Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Geoclassics. We have today Pinpointing Saturdays number 2, the second ever edition of the tournament. I am joined today. I am your co-host, Jake Lyons. I'm joined today by Lunacy Echo. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing so well. I'm so excited that Pinpointing Saturdays are back off of the heels of a very, very exciting World Championship. Hoping that we can bring some of that momentum forward and celebrate some exciting pinpointing duels. And who knows, maybe we will see this format at next year's World Championship.
Who knows? Who
One
knows?
can dream.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it was a shame we didn't have you there in Copenhagen. We definitely missed you, but it was an absolute blast. But
Yeah, I wish I could have
yeah,
been there. I was busy watching maybe Happy Ending on Broadway. Ooh.
wow,
But
pretty cool
uh,
to be fair.
next year. Got to clear out the entirety of my September. Um, all right. So, is there anything else
Yeah,
before we get into it? We have a
I
few
think
slides to
I can go on and talk a little bit about the format for anybody who is unfamiliar with it. So, for anybody who doesn't know what pinpointing duels are, they were essentially developed as an alternative to standard Geoguessr moving duels, and the point of the mode is to reward precision. So essentially, the way it works is you are in a 5k race against your opponent. If you 5k first, you get a point, and you get an additional point if your guess is closer than your opponent's. So if your opponent isn't able to match the 5k within the 15 seconds, you get a second point for that round. You get a score of 0 if you send early and you don't get the 5k. So the idea is, you want to be precise, but you want to be absolutely sure that your guess is in fact the 5k. And finally, if neither player 5ks, the closest player to the location gets a point. But there is a tie range, which is half of the difference between 5,000 and the best guess. So just as an example, if you make a guess and you get 4,000, let's say player 1 gets 4,990 points. So the difference, of course, is 10. So the tie range would be 5. So basically, the other player, if they get 4,984 or anything below that, then player 1 would win the round. But if player 2 gets, say, 4,986 or 87, something within that tie range, then the round, of course, would be counted as a tie. And yeah, I think that's, Looney, you want to talk about the map?
Yeah, sure. So the map that we're going to be playing on today is called a computer-modified moving world. It is based on a map called a moving world, which is a collaborative project with dozens and dozens of different creators who have spent the last many, many months putting together a map curated specifically for moving and pinpointing. In other words, all the locations will have some kind of info in all viable directions within 60 seconds of moving. The type of info varies. It could be it could be like written information. It could be like maps on the sides. It could be like a very, very distinct landscape that skilled players realistically should know. There's a variety of kinds of information here, but unlike maps like a rural world, for example, the idea is that there's info very close in all directions. A computer-modified moving world takes the locations from a moving world and randomly moves them around to make it just a little bit more difficult for more seasoned pinpointers. But they're all within the 5K radius, basically. So these won't be the exact locations that got mapped, but they're all very similar enough and should still preserve the distribution.
All right, so we can go on now and talk a little bit about the prize pool. So, of course, these tournaments that we do here at Geoclassics, Pinpointing Saturdays, and the Geoclassics themselves would not be possible without all of the generous support that we get from you all. Currently, the prize pool is sitting at $195. Thank you so much for the donations thus far. If you would like to donate to the prize pool and increase it a little bit further, you can use the donate command as you see there in chat. Special thanks to Roticity, Ugerhard, and Fgeva, and of course Bojan himself for the donations thus far to this tournament. And special shout out to them because I believe they have all donated to every single Geoclassics tournament thus far. So the generosity is much, much appreciated. And of course, it does mention it at the top, but the casters receive 15% of the eventual prize pool, and then the winners of the league will get the remaining 85%. So whoever finishes today in first will receive 85% of that $195 plus dollars.
All right, and last but not least, this is our cast for today. We've got 8 teams who qualified at the previous Pinpointing Saturdays tournament. We've got, oh boy, Weiswurst, Wiener und Witzbold, which has Kodiak, Ofendani, and Yogaloki. We have To Win or To Erm, featuring Moo, Blinky, and Malfunction. We have Topaz, featuring Teds, Gupta, and Brej, PCH. Bar, featuring Bulgora, Armir, and Ripayu, in that order. We have, oh god, Ryan my neck. How would you say this, Jake?
I'm not 100% sure either, but Ein mein neck agao, something like that. Yeah.
Sure. With Imakuro, Yurganos, and Blavu, we have Hohe Veluve meeting with Rick, Wouter, and Trek, plus I believe an alternate for today. And we'll get into that in just a moment. There's Mumbling Fish Eaters with Pop Guy, Trees, Eric, and TJ. And finally, Trio Allegak with Feneb, Mumrick, and MGLN. Promises to be an incredibly exciting day.
They're
Good
messing
luck,
with us with all
everyone.
these foreign names and these teams, but I mean, it's a crazy set of teams, though. I mean, we had, of course, Pinpointing Saturdays #1 last month, but that was kind of almost a qualifying sort of test run to see, who would end up in the top league. But now we have the top league, everybody who qualified last time. So these are like the top 8 teams in the world, effectively, in this format. And I think this is going to be an insanely high-level tournament.
Yes, and as we get started, shout out to Elaine. Thank you so much for the $50. Truly, really appreciate that. All right, our first match cast today is going to be Team Topaz versus Team Hohe Veluve meeting. We have Rick and a replacement alternate, Gramin Meistace, both from the Netherlands, on HVM, and we have Teds and Gupta representing Topaz.
Yeah, I think we'll just go with HVM from now on. I think that works better. I don't even. Is it meeting like the English word, or is that also a Dutch word? Is it like mating or something? Like I don't even know.
Mating. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, thankfully we're not here to litigate Dutch pronunciation. We are here to watch some incredible pinpointing duels.
I am so excited to get started here.
Yes. I think we should be ready to go. These settings look good. We have a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We have a 15-second guess timer, and we have as many rounds as we need to get a team to 10 points.
Let's get going. We are off. Pinpointing Saturdays #2. Now, of course, we will only be able to see one perspective at a time from each team. So keep in mind this is 2v2. If one player is going in one direction, then the other one on the team is surely going the other direction. So that's just worth keeping in mind as you're watching.
Mm-hmm. And what's very interesting, I believe, is that our 2 players that we're following here, Rick and Teds, are going in different directions. Oh no, where are they going? They're going the same direction.
Oh.
And hey, what a useful intro sign to the town of Makhachkala in Dagestan.
Yep,
Russia.
and Lennenkent is right there. That was the other town that was marked. Red team is also already very close. They're narrowing down the 5K on this windy road that leads to both towns, and I imagine they'll get there pretty soon. In fact, is one of them sent? Oh no, okay.
Yeah, the question is who can get there faster. It looks like Gramin Meistace isn't actually looking at Makhachkala, possibly missed the sign saying the town entry. We have Topaz, who is already sent. Gupta and now Teds have both sent.
They have indeed. It's going to be 2 points for red team as long as they're on the 5K, and they are.
They are, yeah. HVM had the right area, great region guess, but might have missed the sign for Makhachkala, or perhaps just didn't recognize or didn't find it while scanning.
Yep, you have to assume that that's what happened. Might have gone past that sign or not been able to read it or something along those lines. But anyway, very good start for Team Topaz. And here we have some urban South Africa.
We do.
Right.
We have an 051 area code, which puts us somewhere near Bloemfontein, I believe.
Yep, red seems to like Lady Brand. I didn't see what they saw, but that word may be written somewhere in this round. So it looks like, yeah, okay, it's written right there. Quite big letters, in
Sh-
fact.
shout outs for having that town name on those big, on those street storefronts, rather. It
Yep,
is a little bit out of the way of Bloemfontein, so it does take a little bit of scanning, but now both teams are pinpointing, trying to find the exact intersection where they started.
yep. Neither team has sent yet. I mean, red team was there first, but they seem a little bit confused when it comes to the exact pinpoint.
I think the
I'm not
roads
sure
are,
that there are
yeah,
street signs. There were street signs at a different intersection, but I don't think there were at the start, or maybe the road names have changed.
possible. Yeah, the exact intersection we're at doesn't have those street signs, which means that it is just, it requires you to go down the road and then backtrack. Just makes things a little harder.
Yep.
But Topaz did send first.
They, or did they? I
Topaz did
missed
send
the,
first, yeah. Yeah.
or sorry, Topaz. My bad. Sorry. Yeah,
Yep.
I got confused. Yeah. So Topaz takes the 1 point since both teams get the 5K. It is just 1 point. But they take a 3-0 lead. Game is to 10. So nice
Yes.
start.
Yeah. And because HVM was able to 5K within the 15 seconds after Topaz had sent, they stopped Topaz from getting 2 points and only gave them 1 point for the round.
Yep. Now we have a France round, which I imagine is probably not what Team HVM wants to see right now.
Yeah, from a team with 2 French players. French players, of course, legendarily one of the more moving and pinpointing focused communities in Geoguessr. You don't want to see a team of French players in a moving tournament if that's what you're playing, and you definitely don't want to get a France round against them.
There's a sign for Montluçon. That's right there in the middle of France, which red team has found it, but it looks like HVM is scanning and maybe not currently finding what they want. They had the sign for Montluçon. I think they just don't know where it is.
Hard to say. Ooh, Topaz now pinpointing at the exact curve, potentially.
Yep, this is going to be pretty tricky, I think, for HVM to get anything out of this round.
Yeah, I don't believe they're scanning yet. They might just have a general area. They're going down to Bordeaux. Interesting. They're both in that area. Wonder what they saw.
Yeah, not sure, but and beautiful 5K. Ted's 24 meters away, and a dominant start for the red team here. Yeah, I mean, you have to know your city names in France. That's kind of the most useful thing, or one of the most useful things that you can learn, because the signs, they always point to towns, but they're often very small. So the more of them you learn, the better off you are. So
That's true, yeah.
people
Or
using that city knowledge to their advantage.
simply learning all of the what, like somewhere around 100 two-digit
Or that.
area
Yeah.
code. Yeah. We're in Iceland now. If we're in a suburb of Reykjavik, the suburbs are organized generally by suffix. I think we saw the suffix of Brout on one of those street signs. Could be a way to find where we are. But oh, never mind. Topaz has already found what they think is the 5K.
Quick. Holy moly. Brout is
Oh,
not...
but Rick!
Oh, wow. Wait, they're actually on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I possibly misspoke.
Yeah, so double 5K there, very, very quick. It was almost hard to keep track of what they were doing. They were on it so quickly, but very nicely done by both teams. I believe Brout is not one of the regional things. It just means
I see, yeah.
large road or something. I feel like it shows up all over the place, but it is true that oftentimes in Reykjavik, the suffixes on the street names can point you to what part of the city you're in.
Yeah, that makes. I just gotta play more Reykjavik.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to play a whole map of it for Map Battle League at one point, so I had to learn all that stuff.
Oh God.
So we have what appears to be Ukraine here.
Seeing if
It
Ukraine
was
flags
Black
around.
Car, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so Black Car
yeah.
Ukraine tells you you're in Donetsk. You also have this fall coverage, which is very typical of the coverage in that area. You can see a skyline to the east, so we might be a little west of the city center.
Yeah, most of Ukraine having a very distinct red car. Donetsk being one of the only places in Ukraine where you don't get that. So very, very knowable, just without info, but just from being able to observe your surroundings and check out things like the car, check out things like various metas you might be able to know. But pinpointing is an entirely different matter.
Oh
Donetsk is
yes.
a very large city. The layout is incredibly vast.
This is where pinpointing duels are fun because you actually have to worry about a round like this. In any other duel, you would just click downtown and it wouldn't matter. Both teams have in fact locked in. They think they found it. It looked like blue
Yeah.
team was first, but
Within about 4 seconds of each other, I think. Oh, blue team was, and blue team gets points on the board because red team sent first. No. Red team sent first. Ted sent first, but did not send the 5K. Gupta came in with the 5K later, but because there was no 5K there, and because the blue team HVM was able to get a 5K after that, or they were able to get closer after that, they get a point.
but it looked to me like the other team sent first. I think it's just because like the person we were watching, you can only see when they lock in, so it's a little tough to tell. But
Possibly, yeah.
yeah, so that shows how important it is. If you're sending first, you want to make absolutely sure that you have the 5K. So blue team taking advantage of that little mistake there by red, and they're on the board. US round here, first of the day.
USA. Let's see. Could this be one of the legendary Zem rounds? Probably not.
Yeah,
Does
one player
look-
moving south, one of them moving east. So we'll see if anybody runs into information here. 30 seconds to go.
Mhm. This feels like one of those areas with very, very spread out stuff, potentially hard to find information. But ooh,
Oh,
Pahrump is in southern Nevada. Yeah.
Nevada, yep.
Blue team
Yep,
in Nevada. They know that it's Nevada,
Oh, yeah.
and red team has found Pahrump. Amazing. One of those fun
Red
town
team
names
follow.
yeah. One of those town names you see on the side of the road when when you're driving to Las Vegas, I guess, in the south.
Yep. It's the thing with Nevada. There's so few people there that there's like not actually that many towns. So it feels like even the really small ones show up pretty big on the map because there's just not much else going on.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Insane.
Ooh.
So pretty.
I mean, the
Faroe
Faroe
there.
Islands? Yeah.
Yep.
That means it's one of my locations, I think, maybe, possibly.
Ooh, nice. Okay. I'll let you tell us where the 5K is. Surely you remember.
Oh, I have no idea. I think it was maybe Faravan who once said the Faroe Islands is very cool because you can literally 5K every single pano because you can just look out at the water and then line up the angles of the coasts and the other islands you can see off the coast. And there's a bit of truth to that.
Yeah, for sure. But it's not easy. Yeah, I mean, it is 5Kable pretty much wherever you are, but that doesn't mean it's simple.
Yeah.
Pull off.
Right? Like being able to like identify just by looking out at the water what the coastline might look like doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be able to find that particular coastline and then backtrack and get the 5K once you're actually playing things.
Exactly.
Ted's
Both teams
is
have something? Maybe.
Oh,
yeah,
there's a
you-
road there. That was
it's
hard to
pretty
see.
good.
Yeah.
It's hard to spot. I didn't see it either. But backtracking, they think they have the road here. It looks like red team. Blue team doesn't look quite as confident. But if red team 5Ks, they may win right here. And they did.
And
wow.
red team does 5K. Wow. A very, very academic game from Team Topaz there. And we saw the blue team HVM, we saw them getting 5Ks very, very quickly after the red team, but the red team was just a little bit faster in so many of those rounds.
Yeah, that was a really impressive showing from red. I mean, it felt like they didn't really make a lot of mistakes. Every little piece of information they got, they used it very, very well. Every time they had a tile name, they were like, we know where this is. Yeah, so they were precise. I mean, obviously they had that one round in Donetsk, I think it was, where they sent a little too early. But other than that, pretty much flawless. A heck of a performance from Team Topaz.
Absolutely. For those of you who are subscribed, you're missing out a ketchup ad. At least that's what's showing on my screen.
It's good stuff.
All right. And as we wait for the next round's players to file into the room, we'll have some quick updates on the scores at the end of round 1.
Wow. 10-9. What a
10-9.
crazy
What a close
start
game.
there.
Oh my gosh.
And that's, I don't know. I think, are these seeded by...
I believe so. I believe they're
seeded
seeded
by-
from performance in week 0.
Okay.
And I believe Team Triple Dub, they had the highest seed, which means that Trio Allegak coming in and beating them 10-9 is an upset. Very cool.
Yeah, Trio Allegak had the lowest seed from what I can tell. So that's 1 versus 8. So that's that's a big upset right there.
Yeah, and ultimately what
Fun.
it's just further evidence that all of these teams are just incredibly good.
Yes. That's what happens when you get to this point. I mean, yeah, once it's like the top 8 teams, it's really like anyone can take any match because everyone is just so strong. You get a few rounds that happen to be, to your advantage, then you can carry that to victory against just about anybody.
Yep. And now we are going to be seeing an incredible match to come. We'll be seeing Team Triple W versus Team To Win or To Erm. We have Ofendani and Kodiak representing the W's, and we have Blinky and a as yet unidentified teammate representing To Win or To Erm.
Or does he have a teammate? Or is it just Blinky?
Blinky's playing solo.
He wanted a little extra challenge today. Either Moo or Malfunction, I imagine, will be joining him. Unless they won't. But worth noting, Blinky and Kodiak, the two of the 3 OG world champions. If anybody remembers the Paris World Cup from 2022.
True, yeah.
Together on the team that won it all before the official Geoguessr World Championship even existed. So there's Moo. That is
Thank
a
you,
scary
Malfunction,
duo
for
right
clarifying. Moo is in the lobby, but invisible. Not what happened, but glad that we have 4 players in here now.
Yep. This is going to be good. I mean, I believe it's the 1 seed against the 2 seed, and it was Team Triple W that did. I think they beat. I want to say beat To Win or To Erm in week 1. I
think
be wrong
so.
about that.
In that insane round robin.
But yeah, this is going to be some of the highest level gameplay that you're ever likely to see. Starting in Guatemala.
And we have a sign that says Bienvenidos, Viadades. If the teams just know where that is, it'll be good. If not, maybe they scan, maybe they look for more info. Guatemala, I feel like often has more info than you would think going into it. There's a lot of like random posters or billboards and signs around. And also the buses, but does feel like we're in the south here. It's very flat. Well, actually, I say that, and now Donnie is scanning in the north in the flat part of Peten.
Yep. He switches away from it, though. I mean, yeah, I don't know if Valladares, that might just not be a town. It could be like a little neighborhood or something. But
Maybe, yeah, maybe they're getting sneaky with it.
Blue team appears to be scanning, but they haven't found much of anything. And with how good Blinky and Moo are at scanning, if they're scanning for something and not finding it, that means the thing is very, very small.
And I think I did see a place name on Blinky's screen very briefly before he pulled up his map, and I'm not sure what that name was. Donnie also scanning for something. Yeah. Oh, did you see?
Los Mancos, something like that.
Los Marcos.
Donnie just went right past it. But
San Marcos suburb?
I don't think so.
Right.
No, it was Los something, but I have no idea, to be honest. Wait.
Ooh,
Team,
Moo.
Okay. I didn't see
with
Buena
the
Vista written
send?
anywhere, but like, yeah, sure.
and yet all four players are in there. Oh man, a 4999 from the red team, giving the blue team 2 points instead of 1. Incredibly close. Just 11 more meters. 11 meters away from stopping them from gaining 2 points of momentum instead of 1.
Yeah,
We're back in
definitely
Latin America?
unfortunate.
Yeah.
The red team there with, like you said, only 11 points away from having the deficit, but yep, tie range is set to 150 meters, so good start for To Win or To Erm, but a long way to go here.
Back in Latin America, and red team is in, was that Colonia where they are?
Roughly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, they're
Okay.
downtown Cologne, yeah. Again, I don't know if they
One-
found something. It might have been on the other screen that we don't see, but they don't look.
Simply just know how to region guess Uruguayan towns. Easy.
Suppose, yeah. I mean, now they're zoomed pretty far in, so I imagine it does say Colonia there on the sign that Blinky sees as well.
Love it. If they're that close to the water, it's possible that a teammate just either like went north or saw the coastline or something. And the coastline's pretty apparent.
Too sure though. I mean, he's in Colonia's apartment, but not necessarily the city itself.
Yeah, Blinky doesn't trust that it's actually... Blinky found a town that he likes, Rosario, okay?
Got a nice angle here. And Blinky didn't I mean...
Sends a 5k. I probably remembered the names of the crossroads at the very start of the match, which is something that a lot of moving players do, if there's signs for roads where you start. Oh, red team down Rosario. Can they get it?
They did.
And
I
that
think they're close
is...
enough. Yep.
Yes!
Wow. They just saved it at the last second. They found a sign. It was a green sign pointed towards like the 1 and the 2. So they were able to triangulate with that extra info. A nice quick 5k from red team there. So just 3-0 instead of 4.
Yeah. And now we have a fun little Japan round, the 5k being a curve in the road, I think. Interesting for computer modified.
Yep.
We had on the pole plates. The pole plates in Japan, the shape and the content can tell you a lot about the region that the electricity poles are found. I think we saw a Chubu plate, potentially, the rounded one.
Yep, that is indeed what we saw. So Chubu is a region in sort of the center, roughly, of the country. Honjo Elementary School. That's probably not going to help too much.
Know your Japanese elementaries. Actually, don't. That's incredibly sus. Japan is one of those places. Yeah.
A lot of them too, so that would take a while to learn, I imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, Japan, one of those places where being able to either recognize the characters representing town names or prefecture names, very huge, because those show up quite a lot in the infrastructure.
Yep.
But let's see if players have anything. Blue team zooming into Nagoya here.
052 area code, which I don't remember exactly where that is, but...
Yeah, the 05s are generally in this area, I think, too. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Kodiak thinking maybe Aichi or Shizuoka. Hasn't decided. They're just going to have to try and region guess this. Looks like neither team is that confident, and it's just about the team.
Moo with a very, very close guess, and that difference is going to be 6 points outside of the tie range, giving them the point for the round.
It was really impressive close guesses from both teams there. I mean, he was only 12 points away from 5k on a round where there was almost no information at all.
Yeah, very well done to both teams for getting that close. All right, we have a Hungarian sign there that says something about...
I didn't quite catch that either. Maybe definitely a better sign here for red team.
Yep.
Towards,
Interesting.
Well, a lot of things.
Whoa, zooming into Ukraine. Wow, yeah.
There we go.
Balaton is that big lake, and the A in Sopron is a city in Hungary, but like next the border of Austria, so we're between the two potentially. Sopron in the northwest, I think.
Yes. They also got a town name started with a K. I didn't quite see what it was. Topaz, looks like. Oh, here we go. Blue team as well. Red team has locked it.
I couldn't tell who sent first. I didn't know if it was Moo or Kodiak. We'll see. And it was Moo.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Red team doesn't even have a point yet. It's like they're playing so well, but blue team is just untouchable. Incredible. Back in Hungary? Looks like.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, we are.
There's we see are going north. Kodiak preemptively zooming in to Hungary here.
Yep, the preemptive zoom, always good to reduce the scrolling time when you eventually do find something that you want to scan for.
Is bus stop meta a thing in Hungary?
In Hungary?
Bus stops? I don't
You're asking.
Know.
There is a town name there. Was that I couldn't tell if that town name had two names, but if so, We'd be looking in the
Maybe.
south, I think.
But there was a road number below the town name, and there's.
Oh, okay. Find the road number,
Again,
find the
both teams are
town.
like exactly even here. It's just about who sends first. I want to say it was red, but again, I can't really see if Moo is sending or not. So
I
it's hard for me to
think
tell.
the red team sent first. Yeah, I think it was Donnie before Blinky, but we'll see.
Yep.
Red team really wants to get points on the board.
No.
No, it was Blinky.
It was Moo.
Wait.
Again, or was it?
Oh no. Donnie sent first and missed the 5K.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Donnie sent first on the wrong road. Unfortunately, there were 2 off roads out to the west. Hard to tell which one it was, and Donnie sent the wrong one. They were taking a risk, and it did not pay off.
That is so unfortunate. So yeah, I mean, Blinky was also on the wrong intersection, but since red team was the first to send, they are the ones who take that penalty, and blue team gets the point. Since Moo did in fact send the correct spot. So yeah, 6-0. It doesn't feel like it deserves to be 6-0 right now, but nevertheless, blue team still flawless here.
It really doesn't. Jake, any idea what country we're in? Is this? It's never Vietnam. No, is it Philippines? It's Philippines.
I think it should be Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah. I got excited at the potential for Vietnam for a second, but then. By the way, the newer countries that have just joined Street View, Vietnam, Costa Rica, and Nepal, do have a modicum of locations in this map. There are some.
That's in La Union.
Beautiful.
Rural
La
Bank-
Union.
Rural Bank of Rosario, La Union. That's northwest Luzon.
It is, yeah, one of the northernmost provinces of the Philippines, which means if they don't find that and try to hedge, it's going to be very damaging.
I mean, it was written there, but I don't know if he spotted it or wasn't sure or whatever. Yeah, there's Kodiak in what appears to be the right province, as far as I can tell, unless it was bait information. I'm not sure blue has that though. It was a tiny little sign. There's Rosario, so red team I think they're onto something here.
If I had a nickel for every round that was in the town of Rosario in this match.
So true. Too many Rosarios. Can they get 5K though? It could be 6-2 if they can actually find the spot. Blue team has absolutely nothing. It's just gonna be 1, but they're on the board.
They are on the board. They were able to find the province name, and it looks like blue team was just region guessing. Unfortunately, not close enough.
Yep.
Right. And for those who are wondering, there is a thunderstorm in New York City at the moment. Thankfully, I have a reason to be inside, but if you hear rumbling, that perhaps is why. Both teams immediately sending, oh my gosh, Ica province?
Yeah, What
did they see?
Something? I don't know what they saw. I didn't see it. But they're
Possibly.
both...
Oh, well, this is useful. Moo. We're watching Moo have a sign with the exact town names on it and a road number. I think both teams have that road number. It was like 15 or 15C or something like that.
There's all sorts of fun noise coming from over there. All right. So, yeah, I mean, they're scanning the coast, but they haven't found much. It was something that said, yeah, Boquerón Dean Valdivia? Maybe that's something? I don't know.
Scan for Valdivia in the country a few to the south.
Paraguay,
yeah. Yeah, the 15 is a very long road, though, and if these town names aren't fully accurate, or if they're representing towns that aren't, that don't show up very large on the map, could be a very, very hard pinpoint indeed.
It's the 1S, right? I think the road.
Oh, it's the one. Yeah, I saw 15. Obviously, it's the 1S.
It's crazy. Ooh,
My screen is very small.
Valid. There's your tie.
Yep. Seeing the tie range in action. 5-point difference, 10-point tie range. No team getting any points in that round.
Okay.
Ooh.
We have a Germany here?
If
Or
we
is
have a
it an Austria?
Germany.
Either way, we have a German and an Austrian. I think it's Germany. So
All right.
if we know their Landkreise. Both teams, I assume, will once they find one.
Yeah, I guess on paper, Fieslich.
Oh, is it Switzerland?
Oh, it's Switzerland.
Oh, my goodness.
Didn't even
Okay,
clock the
never
low
mind.
cam, yeah.
Oh gosh. Never mind. Maybe no home field advantage. I mean, to be fair, red team can still speak the language a little better, I imagine.
Mhm.
See if that
Given
helps
that
them.
we're in what appears to be the German part of Switzerland. But it is blue team zooming into some towns.
Yep. Wow, they are already
Würenlos?
so zoomed in. And they
Yeah,
found
they
some
must have
info
found
around about
something.
Baden and Wettingen. Red team can see that now.
Mm-hmm.
There's Baden.
Red team just
blue
trying
team
to
is already
find. Yeah,
5K.
unless something tragic happens, like they click the wrong intersection, it looks like that's going to be more points for blue team. Can red team find the location and stop them from taking it to match point?
Looking unlikely at the moment. It may be a 2-pointer for blue.
It is a 2-pointer. If blue team 5Ks this next round and red team doesn't, they take the match 10-1. Red team needs points to stay in it.
Yanmu. Incredibly locked in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. What is this camera?
Ooh,
No.
we're in weird bad cam Europe. There was a big update recently pushing bad cam all across the continent. This might be potentially one of the casualties because we're in Italy here with a lot of very knowable town names on that sign.
This is going to be a real quick 5K. You have to imagine town names all over the roundabout.
Reasonably distinct looking roundabout
large.
too. Yeah, it is up to our teams who can 5K faster.
He's on a roundabout. I'm not sure he likes it though. There are a lot of roundabouts here.
I don't love it. Yeah, that road south doesn't look like it's the right angle. Although it does curve. We have a
roundabout.
Yeah, it's a roundabout that curves to the northeast. Potentially that one. That one looks very good. Blinky sends it.
Pressure on red team here. They must match it, assuming that blue is correct. And they don't look too sure right now.
They don't. Donnie, not where Blinky is. Kodiak, who knows, but he is streaming as well. And Kodiak gets the 5K, prevents blue team from winning outright. It is now extreme match point. Any points blue team can pick up will give them the win.
Incredibly clutch from Kodiak there, keeping his team alive. Still a long way to go for Kodiak and Offendani, but you never know. Got to put together a few round wins, and anything can happen.
Anything at all, yes. Both teams zooming past some signs that seem like they might have some info on. Okay, they've gone back.
Yep, there's.
And those are Czech signs, I think, right?
Yes, I couldn't quite read the town names. It was a little blurry, but.
Mm-hmm. We're in a tiny Czech town called like Bechany or something like that.
Yep.
Entering a different one. I mean, place name knowledge is one thing. There's no way the teams know this tiny town of ostensibly like 1,000 people. But that said, the teams are making some very specific zooms, interestingly.
Yeah, it's scary when they do that. I mean, they did have a couple. Hey, there's a town called Lunacy.
Whoa, that's me.
I mean, they did have a couple of other signs, blue signs towards other towns, but I think every town name they saw is likely quite small. They do appear to be scanning, though. It's possible they have more info than what we saw, but
possibly, yeah. There might have been more info in the town, giving larger towns nearby, possibly. One wonders what the intended info here was. Possibly those small-ish but slightly larger towns on the signs in the city.
Yeah.
But we'll find out soon. Blue team doesn't have it, so this is what red team wants here. Red team wants to be closer, and can they get close? They cannot, but it is a tie!
Okay. Yeah, just not much for either team there. Maybe, I don't know, Kopilno. I don't know what towns they had signs to there, but it seems like a tie is a fair result there. Neither team finding much of anything. And so we go on to the next round.
Yes, for the third round in a row, we are at match point, assigned to Rockhampton, a large city on the east coast of Queensland, Australia.
And then Mondabara, I think, was the other one. Might narrow it down a little bit.
That one's beyond me.
Mundabara, I guess. Yeah. Mundabara. No idea how to say that, but
all teams knowing Rockhampton, teams trying to find Mundabara.
Gainda. Wait, it says
Mandabura?
Gainda right there.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's
Blinky!
Kodiak's and Gainda. I saw it on Blinky's screen, but Kodiak has found the town. But now Moo has. Oh, I think red team locked it first.
I think red team briefly locked it first, but it's hard to say. We're about to find out.
Oh, no, never
That
mind.
no! Moo locked it in just before Kodiak did. Seconds between it. But that is a 10-1 for blue, a score that does not nearly show how close so many of those rounds were.
Yeah, that's crazy that ended 10-1. I mean, red team played really well. They were just a split second behind on so many of those rounds. It's so tough to tell who sends first sometimes because it only says locked in when it's like the player you're watching. So, oh my goodness. Apologies for having trouble keeping track of that. But what a performance from To Erm, Blinky, and Moo with a really solid victory. But again, I mean, Team WWW, they were our #1 seed coming into this, and they played very, very well there. It's just, yeah, red team was untouchable. And,
They've already proven themselves.
Yeah. And now they're also 0-2, and it is worth noting that the bottom 3 teams in this round robin today do get relegated to League 2. So starting 0-2 is tough. You want to finish roughly in the top half, so they're gonna have to find their form. But they got the toughest match likely out of the way, so maybe they will rebound after that.
Yeah, starting off with a couple of very tough matches. We'll see how they can recover. At this point in round 2, 3 of our matches have finished. We're still waiting on Mumbling Fish Eaters versus Topaz. But aside from that, we had some relatively lopsided games in round 2. In all cases, one team sort of taking it pretty heavily over the others. Nothing close like a 10-9 or a 10-7.
Indeed. A couple of... Let's see. Oh. Okay, so now we're looking at the standings here. Sorry, it's very small on my screen. It's hard to see, but looks like we have To Win or To Erm with 2 wins, as well as Team BAR or Bar. That's Bulgur, Armir, and Ripayu. Both starting with 2 victories in this league. And yeah, the rest still a little bit of updating to be done, I think, but very good start for those 2 teams. We'll see if they can keep up that momentum. Of course, all of the prize pool goes to the #1 finisher, so it really is all about winning it all this week.
Yes, that's the only thing that matters in Geoguessr, winning. We now have all 4 matches finished. Mumbling Fish Eaters versus Topaz coming in at a 10-5. And off the top of their victory, we'll be having Mumbling Fish Eaters in the next streamed match up against Bar, who have also won both of their matches so far. Sorry, I say also. Mumbling Fish Eaters is 1-1, Bar is 2-0 at the moment.
Indeed. Should be another fun match. Bar team composed of, like we said before, Armir, Bulgur, and Ripayu, and then Mumbling Fish Eaters, Pop Guy, Trezeric, and TJ. Of course, it'll just be 2v2 today. I'm not 100% sure who will be playing, but we will see in a second.
Yeah, whether we'll have the BA, the BR, or the AR in Bar.
There will be a Bar.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll
We
be
have...
1v1. Bulgur versus TJ.
Do we have the glitch again? We don't. We now have all 4 players in the game.
Nice.
We now have 3 players in the game. More thunder. Ooh.
My gosh.
Lopsided match.
All right. So Bulgur and Armir versus TJ and Pop Guy. Should be a good one. All very, very impressive and experienced pinpointers. I mean, I know it's not saying much because the first 2 matches were fairly lopsided, but I would say this might be the closest match that we've seen yet today.
Looking forward to it, yeah. Bulgur and Armir versus TJ and Pop Guy. Starting off in... Oh boy.
Yeah, should be.
Makes sense.
Yeah, got those classic orange roofs and poles and all that. But, oh my goodness. It is it's really storming over there.
Anybody who's in New York, take cover, I guess.
Nice and sunny over here. Oh, it's always nice and sunny over here. I take it for
Yeah, I gotta
granted.
move back.
The town name.
Yeah, we have a truck. As we all know, truck's very trustworthy.
There we go. Ruse, Pleven. There we go. We've got
Yeah.
seconds to narrow this down. Rus and Pleven both in northern Bulgaria. Also Oryachov and Cherven something. Lukovic, does Red have a town? They might.
Red
They do?
Red does have the town. Wow, out of nowhere. Red finding the exact town. Couldn't get the 5K specifically, but that's still enough for a point over blue team.
Yeah, the way that Pop Guy zoomed in so confidently there, it was like, wait a second, it looks like he's actually found something. And he did, so very nicely narrowed down. And red team takes the lead. Is this Estonia or is it Sweden? Hold on. I guess it's Sweden,
Looks like it's... Oh, I was going to say Estonia. Thank you for saying Sweden.
Yeah, all the signs are... I guess the sign is blue and all the houses are very red. But it's like... It might be like pretty far south because it's very flat looking. Although... They're zoomed just a little further north than I would have expected. So maybe not.
Yeah. I know there's a ton of... Ooh, a sign for Uppsala. Very large city.
Ostuna might also be findable. I have not seen that one on the map yet. It looks like they're narrowing it down. Blue hasn't zoomed in, or at least Armir hasn't. There goes Bulgur, though. Or Armir. They're in the right area. Knivsta, so we've got a commune border. But
if they can find Knivsta, they do. They have Knivsta. My team does.
Well, the communes are like subdivisions, so you can't necessarily tell where the border is going to be. Team's
Good
just
point.
trying
Sort
to
of
narrow this down.
At this point, are the teams just trying to line up the road based on the curves that they've traveled through? We have Armir who has sent, but that's and we have TJ who have sent.
Yeah, I think they're on the same spot, I want to say. Yep. So it is the blue team fighting back, getting the 5K there. Kind of deceptively difficult. You had the sign for Uppsala pretty early, but...
yeah, one of those rounds where... Yeah, you know the general area, you get the 4990, but getting the 5K. Very difficult indeed. Are we in Uruguay again? Looks like.
We're back. Indeed. Another somewhat urban round.
As has probably been the case for most of the rounds so far.
That's true, actually, now that you mention it.
Maybe not that last one, but...
Depends on your definition of urban, I suppose, or a few houses, but only a few.
Yeah. Now the tough journey of finding a place name in Uruguay begins, but we have a pretty good... Oh! The border of Uruguay and Brazil! That sign that Pop Guy has is very telling.
You know, I saw a sign that said Rio Branco, and I was like, I must be going insane because that's Portuguese, but that explains it. There's actually a town called Rio Branco in Uruguay. That's really
one of those border towns. One of the many Uruguay-Brazil
border. Not a word in Spanish.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh my gosh! Wait, that was so quick. Did Red send? I couldn't tell if Red sent.
That is pretty incredible. I looked away at chat for 2 seconds and both teams had sent, but blue team sends first and gets a point.
So helpful to have that border information, but yeah, I mean, they just found the town immediately, found the spot immediately. I mean, you couldn't have played it much better on either side. Blue team just a tad quicker, and they jump into the lead.
Right, but note that we've had some very, very low-scoring rounds because of how evenly matched our teams are. Teams only getting 1 point here because no matter when a team 5Ks, the other team is able to match it within those 15 seconds.
Yep.
And we have a nice Dutch round here, it looks like.
We do. There was a gemeente, it was like Westervelde or something, but I don't know where that would be. Probably the largest town that they have, but it also probably isn't very large, so...
Shout out Gemeinde Knowers.
Yeah, I think it was like Westervelde or Westerwalde, but both teams appear to be looking for that and not finding it yet.
Yeah, and red team putting your pins down in the east, skill issue?
It kind of sounds like Westerwald in Germany, though. So maybe it's near Germany.
Exactly. So it's the west part of the Black Forest in Germany.
Exactly. They are
Blue
scanning
team,
like
yeah.
crazy, but
Yeah, the Netherlands, a small enough country that if you find a town name, it's more likely you'll find it by scanning than in like Russia, you know?
yep. Both blue team, they're kind of in the same area now. They've spread out a little bit more, and it's downtown Germany.
We were on the German border. Wow. Probably could have made your way into Germany if you'd taken the right path as well.
Yeah, honestly, it was really, really close. But okay, I mean, it's just 1-1-1-1. We haven't had any 2-pointers yet, but this is already definitely going to be the closest match we've seen. I think both of the first two ended 10-1, so we're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
We have our first South Asia of the day, looks like.
Is it Tamil language, I think?
I thought it was, yeah, but only saw it very briefly. Do we think it's ever Sri Lanka? Probably not. Oh, there's a name on that city in Latin text. Couldn't quite read it. Yeah.
Quite a bit of English, so I guess that maybe makes India a little more likely, but
yeah,
they seem to be thinking it's India.
Red team, yeah, committing Hosur. Interesting.
Yeah, it might have been written somewhere.
Possibly. And
does that say Hosur City? Is that what it says on that blue sign? The camera's so bad it's really hard to read. But
possibly,
that also says Hosur on the left.
Our Armir sign definitely says Hosur. So now both teams have the information of the city. Red team has found Hosur. Blue team still scanning.
I think it says like Karapali Hosur. Karapali, yeah. So that's what Pop Guy has on the other side.
Ooh, so very, very quick work of this round. Red team already starting to scan on the major roads around Karapali.
Yeah, red team is very close here for sure. I still don't think that blue has found Hosur.
We'll see. Yeah, a rare scanning issue for the blue team.
Can they get the 5K though? Not quite. Just a little bit off, more to the northeast, but
yeah, on the border with Telangana, it looks like a little hard to look for if you're just scanning in the middle of Tamil Nadu.
Definitely. Yep.
Ah.
Are we back, or?
No, I was screaming because I love pinpointing.
Oh. Was that a chat message?
That sign says Jharkhand, I think. Latehar, Jharkhand.
Latehar. Yeah, I don't know. Well, here they go again with scanning. Oh my god, Popeye finds it immediately.
I know that there are a handful of players out there who have made the commitment of learning all like 1,000 districts of India or something, and in rounds like this, it does help. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to learn them. Honestly, it would take a long time, but it seems somewhat achievable and obviously extremely helpful.
Yeah. Maybe give it a moment until they cover all of India in Gen 4. We'll see.
Right, that's kind of what I was thinking, but we'll see if they.
Blue team now with the same knowledge, but it's not fast enough. Red team's already sent.
They have, but still a few seconds for blue to try and match it. See if they can.
Looks like they are. Yes, all 4 players on the same intersection.
Very impressive speed pinpointing there. It was, I mean, blue team, from when they found the town, only had about 15 seconds to find a 5K, which in India is very hard to do, so got to give them a lot of credit for pulling that off. Okay.
Absolutely.
6 rounds, 6 points. And on we go to Japan.
We are back in Japan, yeah. Once again, I think on a curve?
Yep, big bridge there. Wait, I swear I posted a picture of that bridge before.
Ooh,
maybe
all right,
all
5K?
look the same, but that bridge looks really familiar to me. I don't remember what it is, unfortunately. But like on the subdivision post, like there was a red bridge like that. That looks so familiar to me, but I'm not sure. I'm probably going crazy, but
our team's now scanning for it. There's a sign with a national road number on it. Can't quite read from here, but that'll definitely be visible on their screens. Blue team scanning Shikoku Island.
Yep.
Red team
about Shikoku. Might
to
have seen a
say.
pull plate or something. But
Maybe.
oh, there's the 197. Yep. Getting a
Alright,
little
where
bit closer.
is red team zoomed into? Looks like
I
blue team has a slight edge on this one.
Central Honshu, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
now
no,
there's
no, no. Red team now on Shikoku as well. We see the large city of Kochi there.
Yep, blue is getting very close, lining up the exact curve.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to send by the looks of it.
Yep,
Maybe
and
they
with
already
that,
did.
yep, with that golden arches shaped bend in the road, very distinct looking. They found the intersection, they found the curve, they sent the 5K, and red team looks like they're in trouble.
Yep,
Is this our first two-pointer of the day, where one team 5K'd and the other didn't?
certainly is.
Or of the match, rather.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Now, teams 4 to 4, you were absolutely right calling that this is going to be a very, very close match.
Are you watching the Twitch stream right now?
I have both
'cause
open.
Oh, yeah, but I thought that I guess it seemed like your reaction was a little later than mine, so I thought you might have been behind. Anyway, just making sure.
Well,
Okay.
if it helps for me right now, they're just zooming down some road in Canada, possibly?
Yes. Okay. We are both seeing the same thing.
Well, I mean, they've been zooming down a road for Canada in
That's
Canada for the last
true,
30
that's
seconds.
true.
So, yeah.
Hard to say. No, I probably just misjudged. Both players that we're looking at are heading to the southwest. Not anymore though. Now TJ is going. Well, now both players are moving east. Just be looking for whatever info that they can find. 418, I think, was the area code there. Should be Quebec.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you know any more specifically than that, but I have never learned my codes, unfortunately.
Looks like they're in the east. I know that whatever the area code is for eastern Quebec, like, covers, like, the Gaspé Peninsula and all the way up until, like, Trois-Rivières.
It's a
I
lot
just
of
don't remember
area.
what the number is.
Yep. Red team looking in Gus Busy right now. 3 seconds, by the way. This is just going to be kind of a region guess, and it's going to be blue. A little bit
Ooh.
closer.
It's actually a point, yeah.
Red team overcommitting maybe a little bit on the peninsula.
Yeah, red team potentially thinking that the phone number is confined to the peninsula, maybe?
Quite possible.
In Malaysia
Malaysia.
now. Yep. Malaysia often with very helpful route markers. Is this that national park in Borneo with the rafflesias?
What, huh?
Uh,
I don't know what that was that you just said, but
the national park in
I'll let
Borneo
you
with the
take the
rafflesia.
range. I don't
It
even
might
know what
not
that
be,
means.
but oh my
those
god,
flowers?
red team already sent. They found the national park, they found the 5K in less than 30 seconds. Incredible job. Looks like the blue team is about to match this, but we'll see. Wow.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what just happened. Was that the one you were talking about?
I am not fully sure. I know that there's one that like advertises rafflesias in Sarawak, I think near Kuching. I'm not sure if it's this one.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
Rafflesia,
Good knowledge.
Rafflesia being like the super big stinky corpse flower.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. That's what that is. Yeah. Ah, good. Those classic Austrian signs that are like, here's a sign that looks like it has a ton of information on it, and it never has anything on it.
Classic Austria. Fix your signage. Or maybe there is useful stuff that you don't know if you're not Austrian. We've got blue team has a very useful sign there. Tells them all they
Same
need
on
to
for
know.
red.
Mm-hmm. And now it's a pinpointing battle. Who can find the 122? Who can find those tinier towns?
Yep. Krems. Krems? Is that a... I mean, Krems and Donau is a thing. I don't know if...
Ooh. Oh, this sign's even better.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff here. Okay. Looks like Bulgur, it seems like he's found the town and he sends it immediately.
Yeah, backtracks.
Oh,
He remembered
so
how he got to those signs and was able to backtrack in his head without needing to manually confirm.
red match. It looks like they can. They will. Nicely done. Boy, this is so back and forth. What a match this is so far.
It really is. Yeah, 6-5.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Urban Russia. How exciting.
Urban southern Russia. Southwest.
West here. He's found a large road. It's a good start.
Hmm.
We're still kind of stuck in a residential area here.
Is Vaktoria? Is that just a factory? We'll see.
Maybe, yeah.
We're in
Victoria-
Volgodonsk.
Volgodonsk, yeah. So that's a very big city there. Good. Red team's on it. Time to pinpoint, which, like we saw in Donetsk earlier, in these Soviet cities can be very, very difficult to do. How did he get that so fast? That was so fast. What? That was insane.
Genuinely, yeah. Blue team is in Volgodonsk now.
Who can match this? But
5 seconds to pinpoint. Can they do it?
he's pinging a different spot.
Armir in the right place. Oh,
Yep.
Armir very close.
He rushed it.
Wait, no, it's points.
Yep.
Oh my God, it's points for blue team.
Yep. He rushed
Because
it.
TJ missed the
Guy,
5K.
you could see him. You could see him pinging the map. He was like,
Oh, I didn't realize.
after he
Oh my
sent, he
God.
was pinging like, oh, it's actually here. But the damage is done. If you send first and you're wrong, you're losing the point. So that's the risk of going quickly.
Mhm.
You don't know how close the other team is. You feel pressure to send quickly, but just a little bit too quick that time.
Yeah, you were a step ahead of me there. This is a no move 5K potentially in
Yes,
Denmark with a road
classic.
number.
Denmark 181. Hunstholm should be very quick to narrow this down. Look for the 181.
Both teams have the 181. Oh, I guess it's memorable. It's that one that goes down the west coast.
Lietmüller, that's there. I think that was very nearby, according to one of the signs.
So now the problem that both teams are having now is finding the exact intersection. And blue team has sent, Bulgor has sent what he thinks is the 5K. Let's see if the other teams can
Good.
match. Red team looking...
In Nigeria now. Oh my gosh, is it 0 meters? Goat.
That's
So,
a point for blue team, but brownie points for red team for getting a 0-meter guess.
That was like 0.0 meters. Like, that was insane. Like, you zoom all the way in and you still can't even see the difference. Those are one of the closest guesses I've ever seen from Popguy. Bulgur so quick to the 5K. Nets his team another point. It's now 8-5. Red team under a little pressure now. Match point.
Yes, if blue team is able to 5K and red team cannot match it, blue team will win this incredibly tightly contested match we've had so far. But it truly could go either way.
Absolutely. Still, there's a little sign there. Bulgur trying to read it, but it's a little annoying.
It's just out of a Body San school. It is a very Malaysian sounding word.
Does it say Perlis? It must, because he zooms into Perlis. I didn't
Maybe,
see
yeah,
that.
or Kangar.
Both teams. Oh, Kangar, yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. It's once again looking like it could be a 5K race here.
Yeah, we're seeing if teams are like we want to see if this like creek next to the road is even mapped. If it is, it'll be huge for pinpointing. If not, good luck lining up those curves. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty large creek, so it wouldn't shock me if it's mapped, but you just never know. The bodies
Never
of water.
know, yeah. Southeast Asia, a lot of these bodies of water that show up on Street View don't necessarily show up on the map itself.
Yep.
Ooh, very nice looking rice paddy here. That blue team has found.
There's so many roads here.
This is just a maze.
Difficult pinpoint. We'll see if anybody gets points here, or if it just ends up... Did Pop Guy?
And that
5K.
it's a
Wow.
5K from the red team. That is impressive. It's 8-7, 1 point in it, but it's still match point.
That's insane. Pop Guy's one of the most underrated players in the world, I feel like. He's so good. Like, he's been
After this
5K'ing
match.
stuff so quickly, left and right. Like, holy moly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
gotta
it's
agree
France.
with you after this. We'll see. Is it?
Or is it Spain? Or something else? Maybe it's Spain. I'm not sure,
Might be
actually.
France.
But,
No, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, Spain is... France, obviously, is the last thing that Red Team wants to see, but it is Spain.
It is
It's a
Spain,
little better for them,
C28.
But it's also maybe downtown France. Bulgar
Yeah,
has the foot
possibly.
already.
Wow, very well done. I mean,
So
look, yeah.
quick.
I kind of wanted to say Gen 4 Andorra, but obviously I didn't.
It does look like it, to be fair.
And that is a send from the
Send.
blue team. Red team, do they even have the road number? If they don't, this is going to be incredibly... Oh, they're just sending near Andorra. They're just
have
looking for a
hope
hairpin.
that blue sent the wrong.
There are a lot of hairpins,
They
but
did.
blue... No!
They did. They're on the wrong one.
Blue,
It's
they're
one
on the
away.
wrong one. Both of them sent the wrong one.
Wait, but how is that? Wait, is Armir really 150? Because Bulgur is 136. So Bulgur is 5K. Is Armir really not a 5K? That's crazy.
It might be like
I mean, that's
151
gotta be
or something like that.
It's gotta be like 151. I mean, that's
150 is the 5K limit, as we saw in the opening slideshow.
that is insane margins. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I mean, that's so close. I mean, if that's a 5K, it's 10-7. It's over. Like, oh my goodness. You could send
If you-
between the two turns and you would have gotten 5K at either one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we're now in what looks like Kazakhstan?
Yep. Appears to be urban Kazakhstan here. Do you know your street signs? I think some cities have specific street signs, but those are not... Oh, that says
Some
Aktobe.
do. That does say Aktobe, yes. Aktobe, a large city. Very findable in the west? Yeah.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Gosh, can Red Team take advantage of that slight little mistake in that last round? Find new life. If they can 5K here and Blue can't, they would win the match. And they are in the wrong city right now. Looks like they're scanning for a grid here, but they don't have a city name, and Red Team is in the right city.
Yeah, this is a very hard pinpoint to do. Another one of these like post-Soviet large sprawling cities. These like very planned gridded cities that you kind of just need to like find something looking anything at all not like every other intersection on this grid and then backtrack from there. But it might not even matter. Blue team. No, Bulgur's in Aktobe.
Bulgur has Aktobe. Oh my gosh, here we go. Now things get very interesting.
Can either team 5K here? Army's still in Petropavel.
3 seconds. It's Bulgur.
And it's a point for Bulgur.
Oh
my god.
insane.
This
Wow.
is such a close game. Either team could win it on this round.
They could. And we have Canada.
Mhm.
And I imagine this might be a pretty quick 5K.
Does it say the town name on that?
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack, whoa! Like near
Is that what it
near Vancouver?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Vancouver to me, so I
That does say, that sign says Chilliwack, yeah, that TJ just zoomed in on.
Okay, yeah, I could see it just from far away, but... Oh, we have a big bridge here, too.
Let's see if either of them
Here
know
we go.
funny North American town names. We have blue team just scanning near Vancouver. Chilliwack a little bit out of the way. Red
is.
team in Chilliwack.
Oh my
If
gosh.
they can get this 5K and blue team does not,
They locked it.
red team is sent.
Third Chilliwack. They have time.
Blue team's in Chilliwack.
10 seconds.
Blue team can still save
10
it.
seconds to match. They must. Oh my god. Do they have road names? Do they have time?
Bulgur's still in Vancouver.
Can Armir fight?
Armir and Chilliwack.
She
Armir.
can. She can.
It is
Amazing.
9-9.
No
Oh,
way.
My god.
This is the craziest match we've seen. I think this is insanity.
Insane, yeah. After Armir going wrong city in that last match, she comes in with the clutch Chilliwack find in this round. Oh my god.
My goodness, are you serious?
The
that-
next point change takes it.
Oh my gosh, is this Bulgaria here in round 10? Big intersection,
God.
big city. Here we go. Wow. Unreal. For all the marbles right here. What does it say? Karjali. That says Karjali.
Karjali, yeah. Karjali. Not Georgia, that's Kartveli. Karjali in
Karjali,
the
got it.
south. Yes.
Here goes red.
TJ has the town. Blue
Pretty
team.
big intersection.
Does blue team have the town name?
I'm not sure they
no,
do. They do
no,
now.
blue team has it. They have it. They
Oh
have
my God.
Karjali. It's a pinpointing duel.
Oh my god, they're scanning for the 5K.
Can
Nobody
they find
yet.
the road with this angle? Can they find the environment that has this? Are we ever in a different town in Karjali? Oh, blue team!
Sent.
Blue team has sent.
It was blue. Red had the town first, but they didn't send.
If they're right, they
found it.
win.
And if
Blue
they're wrong,
team,
they lose.
no.
Right?
Red team is just not looking across the river.
Yeah. That's gonna be it. It's blue.
And
Unbelievable.
that is the match. Oh my god.
That was cinema. Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable match. What? That was crazy. From Armir sending like 151 meters away. It kept going, went to 8-8, 9-9, and that was absolutely insane.
What an incredible match. Absolutely incredible. Oh my god,
I don't even know what to say. And it looked like the other team had an opportunity there. They had the city first, but they, like you said, they just weren't looking at the west side of the river. And they couldn't find the intersection. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Condolences to Red Team for just missing out on what was an incredibly fought game. I'm sure they'll have many more wins throughout the rest of the day.
That was crazy. Oh man, that might be the best pinpointing duel we've seen. Certainly up there.
Genuinely, yeah. Right? Because like especially towards the end, you could see the pressure was getting the players. They weren't making perfect guesses. There were a couple of misses, a couple of wrong city guesses, but everyone was always just close enough to keep things going. Oh man.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Well, that was something. We have Topaz. Wait, Topaz winning 10-0 against.
Wow.
W.
Against that team. Oh my gosh.
Against the team that came in as the #1 seed, they're now 0-3. I mean, it is worth noting that there was a little bit of a. Of course, there are 3 players to a team, and only 2 players are going to be playing on a given day. So I think first week, I think it was Yogi and Offendani. This time, I think it's Kodiak and Offendani. But I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy that they're 0-3. Of all the teams, you would not expect it to be them to win.
I agree. Yeah.
10-2 victory, and they are well on their way. Heck of a start for them. But BAR, with that win in the match we just saw, also 3-0. Wow, how good was that?
It is close at the top, is all we can say here. Wow. All right, our next match, it's crazy to hop into another one right after that crazy match, but our next match is going to be, we got HBM back, Wouter now stepping in, one of the non-reserve members of the team, and we have Mumrik and MGLN representing Team Trio Allegak.
Indeed. And how are these teams doing so far? It looks like HBM is 0-3, so they're definitely under pressure to get some points on the board. And Trio Allegak, they are 1-2. After the win against WWW in match 1, they have lost.
Wild. All right, so both teams here are looking for a win to get some momentum going and take them through the rest of the day. We'll see who can bring it home.
Is our first Thailand? I don't think we've had a Thailand yet.
We have not, yeah. This is our first Thailand of the day. And that does not have anything useful.
Looks like southern Thailand, lots of rubber trees, lots of palm trees. You see Rick has already preemptively zoomed in to the peninsula. Moving it to the south.
Both players moving south here. And now we see Wouter and MGLN both moving east/north. Wouter turning around.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say in this round so far. Ooh, a great sign for Wouter, but Wouter doesn't zoom in on it. Potentially can't read Thai.
Yeah, well, neither can I, so I feel it. Feel his pain.
Yeah, I mean, Thailand, one of those countries with a lot of different kinds of information. So just because you can't read Thai doesn't mean you can't play effectively. There's all sorts of road numbers. There's infrastructure metas. There's all kinds of stuff.
Knowing that sort of sign isn't going to help if you can't read Thai, he figures he may as well just move on and see what else he can find. I'm not sure either team has anything here.
Yeah, this might come down to a region guess. A very tough round.
Okay, we could see
Both
a tie
teams...
here, but actually, wait, they're in Fata.
Red team going for it. Whoa, red team. Oh, red team found something, clearly, yeah.
They must have. MGLN and Mumrik taking the lead.
And thank you, Imakuro, for the $5. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Price pull up to 250.
Insane.
Thank you, Akiro Legend. We are off in round number 2. Sweden versus the Netherlands.
I thought you were about to say this is Sweden. And I was like, this is no Sweden I've ever seen.
Not Sweden. This would be a crazy Sweden. So I guess our teams allowed to. I guess. Oh, Kozani. Okay, that's a big
Kozani.
city.
Yep.
Are teams allowed to switch in and out like mid-match day, in terms of like who they're playing?
That is genuinely such a great question.
I don't know if you have to lock in the same 2 for a certain day, or if you can like, if all 3 are available, if you can switch out. Anyway, we'll figure that out. But
the answer is you can switch teams in different games.
Okay, good to know. 63 to
Thanks,
Yuan, 56 to something else that I didn't quite see.
Yep, just a lot of large towns in this either Western Macedonia or Epirus or wherever in like northern mainland Greece we are.
Yep.
But it looks like the teams are a little confused on where in this like stretch of road their 5K actually is, because all they're seeing is towns in the distance. They're all very big, and it's hard to triangulate when the roads are all through the mountains and they're windy, and just because it says the town is one way doesn't mean it is.
I mean, red team seems very confident that they have the town. They just can't find the 5K, but they do find the 5K. Well done.
Ooh, well done from MGLN. Yes. Was that one? Oh, Konitsa. Okay.
Yep. Okay, well, a good start for Team Trio Allegak. Of course, even if you aren't gonna win the league necessarily, you still want to stay in it. You got to finish top 5 out of 8 to do that. So every game still matters for these teams. Of course,
absolutely.
Team HVM does not want to start 0-4. So lots on the line for them too.
Yep, and we are back in Malaysia here, in the mainland this time. And that says Bandar Jenka
or something. Yeah, something Jenka maybe. Yeah. Oh,
is that the one that's in like the max south near Johor? Or no, that says Temerloh. That's not where that is.
Yeah, 264.87. Those might be findable. There we go. They've got the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is the right town. Hard to say.
Maran, potentially, yeah.
On it.
Simply scan for Lorong.
There's Temerloh.
Ooh,
sure
it's going in Temerloh now, yeah. It said, it said Temerloh was in the distance, but could be.
Right. So I'd be surprised, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't think... Our teams are in different places right now. Blue team is committing Temerloh. Red team is splitting between Maran and another town in between.
Tell where Mumrik's pin was. Mumrik's pin was in Temerloh, but he's moved back.
Serijenka is in between the 2. Oh! Mumrik last second! West of Temerloh. Yeah, we were actually further north in Bandar Turnazak or something.
That was a confusing round. Nobody was quite able to narrow that down. I don't blame them either. That was definitely tricky, but
yep.
No harm done. Still 3-0 when we head to Ukraine.
Yes, a rare unblurred license plate at spawn telling us, being very polite and telling us what country it is.
See if anybody's able to find it. Oh, hello. Is that
some interesting Ukraine rounds so far? What does that say? Unsure.
Still that's a street name. It's not going to help much. Oh gosh, there's so many signs, but just hard to. Oh, what does that say?
Yep. That sign says Ivano-Frankivsk. Yep.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, Ivano-Frankivsk
into
blue
the
team.
east. Why is it east? There we go. Oh, you're getting there.
Huh? Maybe sees a meta for Western Ukraine.
Yeah, we've got a few street names there on that billboard.
And now
you will find literally everywhere.
Yep, and now we'll see if they can backtrack and find Ivano-Frankivsk. But it looks like red team is in the city. They are. They've locked in. And if blue team doesn't do a quick pinpoint, we might be seeing 2 points for the red team.
I mean, they're not even in the city, so Unless.
Oh, they are
unless Red
now.
messed
They
up.
found him on
They
the
are
front
now.
teeth. Can they get a clutch
Good luck.
5K here?
Not quite.
Unfortunately not, yeah.
Yep. Nicely played by Red there. Definitely locked in thus far. And we head to what appears to be New Zealand.
Looks like it.
I think Team HVM looking probably feeling a little bit of pressure at this point. Need to get some points on the board.
They do. We are out. The coast is at a weird angle, actually. Where are we?
Was it like northeast?
Yeah, it was like, no, northwest, I think. Maybe northeast.
Yeah, okay.
Hard to say.
Maybe it was northwest.
But we'll find out soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Could still be kind of anywhere, but somewhere up in the North Island, maybe Auckland sort of area. Hard to say.
I would believe it. This, I can imagine this being pretty far north. Camp office. Ooh, that says camp office. Something starting with a W, like half the towns in New Zealand, but. Mokau. Okay, I thought they only had Gen 2 there. I think they're gonna try.
Okay. Oh my god. I mean, it is coastal, right? So it narrows down the scanning and Mokau.
And they help. Blue team has Mokau. They could get on the board here because red team has it as well. But blue team sends it. Red team has 16 seconds.
Quite a small town, not a lot of streets to scan for. That's why they were able to find it so quickly. Red team appears to have it as well. But it's 1 point for blue.
Blue team's on the board. And as we've seen, 4 points, you can make that up in just 2 rounds.
You sure can. Are we back in... which one is it? Is it Uruguay?
Feels like Uruguay.
A lot of urban Uruguay so far.
This isn't that one complex near Train to Trace, is it? That like
what
empty
now?
looking.
I have no idea. That's
probably not.
Epic call. So.
That's my call. That's my prediction. Happy to be wrong, but on the 1 in what, like 400 chance? We'll see.
Train to Trace empty lot meta goes hard.
All right, red team stumbling upon a nice sign here. Nueva Palmira. Sounds like a town name for sure. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, no idea. Be impressed if they're able to find it from just that, but maybe.
Red team initially looking back in Colonia. Red team is pretty convinced that this is coastal. So is blue team, but they're looking on the coast of the Uruguay River.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's very different guesses thus far. Zooming in really specifically into cities here. I mean, they do have water to the west, so...
Oh, Nueva Palmira!
There it is.
Yep, they found it despite it being obscured by the Baltimore effect.
Nicely done.
And both teams are in Nueva Palmira. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Red team going south of the city. Blue team just going in. No, red team hedging. No, red team going south. And it's in the north.
And it's 5K. Wow.
It's actually a 5K. 2 points. You know what I'm saying? If blue team does that again, they're tied up.
There you go. There it was, downtown Train to Trace. Funnily enough, is about as far away as you can get from it in the country. It's like max southwest. Okay. Israel. Oh boy. Well, this presents a unique challenge.
Yes,
Israel is so interesting because urban Israel is like so much harder than rural Israel because like the cities just have so much like stuff that you can't use. Like I don't know. Like in rural, you get like highway numbers and everything is okay. But when it's urban, it's like you have street names which don't help that much, and then you just have a bunch of signs that are only in Hebrew. So
yeah, I don't know if anyone's actually learned Hebrew for Geoguessr. There are a couple intersections in some towns, especially on the ones that like intersect numbered roads, where sometimes you might find a number, but finding an English town name is often very difficult, especially if it's in more of a rural part like this, like not in the Tel Aviv-verse.
Yep, airs some helpful signage, perhaps.
Well, there's a town name, but can we find it? Is the question. Is it like an actual knowable place? Because it did not have a road number, and those are what you those are the gold mine.
Exactly. See, there's just that sort of useless signage we were talking about there. Street view looks kind of questionable too with the movement, but
yeah.
just
Red team
that.
interesting hedging in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that further north might look better just because of the hilliness. Jerusalem, you might expect a bit more Arabic. I don't know, but we'll see.
It was north.
Wow. Okay.
Very, very hard round though.
Tough round. Yeah. A deserved tie, I think.
Yes, definitely. That's what the tie range is for. I mean, if one team got a point for that, it just wouldn't really feel right. So.
Yeah. And is this Indo?
Does appear to be, yeah. Instant zoom into Kalimantan. Not super sure what gave that away. We have symmetrical poles, so that suggests West Cali, if it is Cali. Lots of palm trees. There were, yeah.
Yeah, many more palm trees than there are signs. Oh, but blue team is now trying to find. Well, I don't think that's just an ad.
Is it Bergerac? Cyrenota
Red
Bergerac?
team's easy. Oh, red team's having Maluku.
Like, I mean, that's what I thought. Like with the symmetrical poles in the like palm tree span, it was very Maluku to me. So I definitely understand that, and now both teams are there. Is there info there?
If it is, it'll probably just say like
Tidore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they're in.
Oh no, but it has all of them. It has all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind.
One of those signs that just lists every single Kabupaten.
Yeah.
You gotta love those. You get those in East Nusa Tenggara like a ton too for some reason. It's just like, which island am I on? Well, every sign lists every island, so that's great. That's really helpful.
Blue team zooming in to a very, 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 very close. Are they trying to? Maybe they're just trying to find places to pin. Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They were just trying to line up road angles or something, but maybe there might have been something that gave away that it was Halmahera Barat specifically for red team. I'm not 100% sure, but they were both pretty far west, so maybe they had some little piece of info that got them the point there.
Potentially, yeah. All right, back in Denmark here, a lot less of a free round than before.
Yep. Gonna have to move to get to the signage this time. A couple of street names, but good luck pinpointing with just that. There's just going east, Rick going west. Seeing what they can find. Signage is so helpful in Denmark, but you have to figure out how to get there first.
Yeah, the right signs are helpful.
Right, just street names are less so, but...
We've got a serif font road sign. Interesting.
Surely that's a meta.
Yeah, for Dresden.
Got some stuff. I think there was a road number, yellow. I just didn't see what it was, but they probably did.
Yeah, there's a few good road numbers there, and this red sign is a beautiful one for the red team. A bunch of useful... Yeah.
Herning, does N mean north? Because, like, I imagine we're just close to Herning. Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, this is where those road numbers are intersecting. Blue team now has that same one, but they were already in the area. This will help them get closer.
Looking for smaller towns, maybe, that they saw, but they don't look that confident.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and it is just enough, looks like, for blue. Just enough.
Wow, yeah. 2-point tie range, but a 5-point difference. Blue now just 2 points behind.
Right, looks like Uruguay, but it's Gen 4, so here we are in Argentina.
Usually think of it as being the other way around.
Yeah. It doesn't even look that much like Uruguay. It's kind of similar, but yeah, the camera kind of gives it away here. Another country where it can be pretty difficult to find the city name.
Yeah,
See
it
what they can
can be.
make of
Although
it.
sometimes you find a good sign. Ooh, looks like there was a good sign for the blue team. They've zoomed into Entre Rios province.
I don't have time to see. Via Elisa is
Was
the
that the
town.
municipalidad? Via Elisa. Yeah,
Like,
that's right next to their one of their
gosh, it
pins.
is
It's
right
right there.
there.
It is right
Wow.
there.
Oh no.
Oh no, moving away from
That's
it.
tough. Um, red team going Cologne.
Her team going across the river from
Valladolid.
that other Uruguay location.
True. I don't think either has Via Elisa. It's right there. Oh my goodness. I mean, it might not be. Maybe that's just the subdivision or something, but I would imagine it was written there. I would imagine we are there. They don't see it.
Don't, yeah.
15 seconds. Red team still seems convinced that it's Cologne. I think Bumbrick just looking at the road angle.
They might be, yeah.
And now he's in Concepcion.
We'll see, we'll
I'm
see.
not sure who's going
What
to be
can they
closer
do?
here.
I have no idea. Blue team making the jump up. Ooh, they jumped too far.
It's Via Elisa. It's right there. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Very tough, yeah. I mean, if
Not
you miss
sure.
if you miss those just tiny words on the sign.
Yep. Not sure Red had that info, but it was definitely on Blue's screen, so they might have just looked over it. Looks like a yellow sign right there near spawn on this Germany round.
Potentially a not super useful one though, and this sign will be good. We're near the Polish
Tiny
border.
only, yeah. Polish town sign. Prenzlau, yeah, they're already there in the northeast.
Red team has a different sign that has the layout of the town, but does it have the town name? Oh, they've both sent it. They're all in Schwedt now.
They are. They look pretty confident. 5K race.
Yeah, can you find this parking lot?
Easy. It's not a tiny town.
Really isn't. Yeah, parking lot on a curved road could be this one. They have it.
Who sent first?
Who sent first? Yeah, it's hard to say.
I honestly don't know.
Incredibly close. It was the blue team who sent first. Wow. They're just making it closer and closer, 5-6.
Seconds, even less than a second maybe between those, but blue team clawing it back. I think they were down 5-0. It's now 6-5. They're within reach.
They were down 4, and now they're down 1. And red team is not yet at match point. They still need to win a couple more if they want to take it all.
Thought is Panama, but now I don't even know because Costa Rica exists.
Yeah. Is this ever a Costa Rica round? I know nothing about Costa Rica. I've not done any practice in there.
Me neither.
Oh.
Like, I have no idea what it even looks like, but it does look very Panama-esque to me, so seems like the players are going Panama. Wait, how did they must have found a sign. I didn't see. It might be
Possibly.
Mumrick who had the sign, but
Yeah.
the team seems like they have the city.
Oh, blue team has a great set of signs here. Well, possibly great. We'll see. Provincia de Cocle, yeah. Definitely Panama then.
Aguadulce is also a large
It is, yeah.
town, as I recall. That's not Cocle.
Aguadulce, it's a little further, yeah. Yeah. So blue
And red
team, yeah.
I think it's just pinpointing here.
They are, yeah. Blue team needing a second to find the places, but now they'll be entering the pinpointing stage as well. But red team, they were pinpointing first. Are we sure they're in the right town, though?
I can't even tell what town they're in because they're not zoomed out. So, like, I honestly have no idea. But
We'll find out. Nobody's sending.
They narrowing it down.
But
they got it.
they were both just in Agua Dulce, and red team 2 points for getting the 5K, while the blue team does not, putting them at match point. It's not over yet, but it is closer.
Yeah, that was so quick from red team there. I think Mumrick had info very quickly, and took a while to pinpoint. Very difficult round, but nicely done and a deserving 2 points.
For sure. Right, back in NA, it looks like here.
Yeah, it looks probably like the
Southern,
US
maybe,
time.
actually, yeah. Now that I look at the trees.
Oh, is there a highway sign there?
We're in
26
Bethel.
is Bethel, yeah.
Bethel. Oh, wait.
Man.
Oh, we're not in the south. Never mind.
I honestly thought we might have been as well, so I I totally
Ah,
do.
the
Knew what you were
fidelity on the
going.
pines just wasn't good enough for us to be able to differentiate northern versus southern.
I still can't tell the difference even looking at them closely, so can't blame you. Both teams have the town here. This is a
Yep.
race here. Oh, and
Still
it's
could not
blue
tell you
sends.
what a loblolly was. Yeah, blue team sends, they need this. If red team sends and they get it right, they win here. If blue team is wrong.
That's true. Yeah. You never know if
But
blue rushed it a little bit.
no, but I do like that intersection though.
Yep. They're
Got
on
that
it.
triangle. All right, red team was able to match, but blue team gets a point. They stay alive. If they get 4 points in a row in 2 rounds, they can still take it. Could be in for another very close game.
Yes, indeed. Not over until it's over. 8-6, round number 14. Quite the match. A little bit of a bigger road for Mumrick here. Looks like urban Brazil. You'll be looking for an area code 27, maybe?
27 put us in Espirito Santo, yeah.
Cristal do Norte.
Southern, I think?
Cristal do Norte. I want to say it's northern, but
Oh,
I'm not
it is, no, 27 is north and 28 is south, yeah. I think you're right.
Well, I guess they'll be looking for the town now. Oh, Pedro Canario. Oh, yeah.
And it literally says ES on there. So we're looking for Pedro Canario. We know the town name. It's up to them to scan. Oh, but they are scanning in the south.
South. Yeah, I think it's north, but blue team is in Rio right now, so
They have Cristal do Norte.
oh, they found it. Yeah, I didn't quite catch it, but it looks like they.
Red team
Okay,
has
this is
what looks like the town.
match point. Wait, blue team has no idea. Do they even have an area code? I'm not even sure if they saw one.
Blue team has an area code. I don't know if they have the town name. We'll see if they
Well,
can
they're
find
in São
it.
Paulo,
But
so
ooh, okay. Maybe they didn't see the area code. I thought I saw one on their screen. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah, it's gonna be game though. Yep.
That is game. Oh my gosh. Valiantly fought from the blue team, but our team takes it. Well done to Trio Allegak, going now they're 2-2 in the day. All right, some very impressive pinpointing there, yeah.
Yeah, no, really nice rounds from them there. There was definitely a surge from HVM in the middle of that game, but
Yeah, it was really hard to say.
it was regained control eventually.
All right. Now, as we go take another look at the standings currently, we'll be having a 5-minute break as announced in the chat. 5-minute break for you to get some water, use the bathroom, play some Geoguessr on your own, and we'll be back very soon with the back half of the tournament.
See you then. Welcome back, everyone, to Pinpointing Saturdays number 2. I am Jake Lyons, joined by Lunacy Echo, and we are ready to get into round number, I think, 5 of the games here today. We've had some really good ones so far. How are you looking forward to this one?
Yes, this is going to be a great game. This is going to be round 5 of 7 for today. So we have 3 more rounds to go. This match is going to be Triple W, represented by Offendanian Kodiak, versus Ryan Mayan Nek Argao, featuring Akira and Jurgenos.
Should be a good one. Let's see. How are
And
these?
maybe a guest appearance from Trezeric.
So it looks like WWW started off 0-3, but they got a win against Bulgur and Armir in round 4, which is one of the toughest teams in the tournament. So really nice bounce back from Kodiak and Donnie. See if they can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, they coming in as the first seed. I feel like they sure want to keep it going. But RMN is going to be, again, another tough team to beat. There are no easy teams here, of course. Ooh, look at that not useful at all map of the countryside of Salerno, I guess.
Yeah. Salerno and Sapri.
Is Sapri knowable?
It's right there on the map, southeast of Akiro's pin. I don't know if
Nice.
it's knowable, but it's there. What is with the Nigeria thing?
It might be zooming into 0,0, defaulting
God.
if no one does anything.
Yeah. Everyone just loves Nigeria. So yeah, so both teams are
Everyone
near
loves Null
Cyprus.
Island. Yeah, they are. They've both seen that same map that I guess is more useful than we thought.
I suppose, yeah, they're still looking at it. Yurganos is at least.
Oh yeah, one thing to mention as well is that we used to have a more pronounced error in that we couldn't see what level the players had zoomed into on the map. Now that's fixed a bit more. This should be a more clear idea of where they're looking, although the zoom level or the size of the map might not be the same. But the zoom level should be correct.
So this is maybe a 2-0. It looks like it, yep. Red team sending the 5K. Blue team just 2 points away, but very, very solid starts for red on a round that was, I don't know, it was pretty info rich, but the pinpoint seems like it was actually quite difficult.
I think that was a very tricky round. Yeah, it's easy to get in the area, but hard to find the exact location. All right, let's see what it says on those signs down the road. They have disappeared.
Markers, like, I think 2565 US 20. Lots of good info here.
All right, we're looking for the towns of Truck and South.
Yeah, I mean, state routes can be really hard to find in US states, so we'll see if they can pull that off. I mean, the US 20 is, of course, going to help quite a lot, but...
So you scan along the 20 for either the 25 and or the 65?
It's like they found the 20. Both teams have, but it goes all the way across the north of the state. And again, like I said, state routes are annoyingly hard to find. Both teams are struggling.
Yeah,
with
especially
that right now.
one that looks like it is. Does he have it?
Yes.
He has 65. But does he have the spot where it turns into the 25, which is on here?
Not sure if he has that yet, but he at least has the 65, which I'm not sure blue team has at all.
Well, does blue team know their counties of Ohio? Because we're on the border of Lucas and Wood counties, apparently.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. And a very distinct looking bridge, so that might be a better thing to scan for if they have the right area.
I think red team is on it here.
Red team.
Yeah, that looks like the right intersection. Yep.
Looks very good from what we
Danny
saw at the beginning.
locked it in first, and still blue team not even... Ooh, thinking about Toledo, which is correct, but I think they're not going to be in time here. Should be 4-0. What a start for red.
Yep, red team showing just why they were the first seed coming into this tournament.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time for them to warm up, but now it looks like they are very locked in. Want to make sure at least that they stave off relegation and stay in League 1 for the next tournament. Not sure what country we're in yet here. Somewhere in Southern Europe, it would seem. Possibly Italy?
Would agree with that. I guess the numbered... Yep. Oh yeah, that's certainly Italy.
Furu. That is a weird word, so it's probably Sardinia, because that does not look like an Italian word to me.
Furu.
But, yeah. I mean,
yeah, the landscape would kind of match for Sardinia as well.
Yeah, I would agree. Got some sort of rocky walls. I mean, I would check out. You still have 40 seconds, but nice little view there. But I don't think anybody has a town name unless, well, again, there's some people's perspectives that we can't see. But I think
is Kodiak trying to pinpoint from that view?
Oh, hold on. Ofendani has some stuff.
Badimana latte. Oh, I love ordering a good latte dolce in the mornings.
Oh my god. So, Ofendani is currently scanning Sicily.
Now in Apulia?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like the road name sounded Sardinian to me, but it was just one name, so I
think both.
Sure
well, the blue team in Apulia. Red team sending one Sardinia.
Based? Oh yes, it is.
That's a point for a red team, just outside of the tie range by 20-some points. But that's enough for a point.
Sardinia region guessing. That's, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a good meta for Italy. If you see a word that doesn't look like it's Italian, then just click Sardinia. It works a lot of the time.
As long as it doesn't look Alpine.
Yeah, exactly. Caja Ica? Yeah, Municipal
Ica in Peru. Once again in the Ica region. We've seen this before today. We know that's a big town. And what are they? Departments in southern Peru?
They're departments and regions.
Okay.
To make it a little more confusing, they are both. Yeah. So you can say Ica region or Ica department. Both are equally correct.
Incredible. That is a very quick
Lima is
5K
a
from Red Team there.
province. To be clear.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't include Lima, right? Whoa.
Well, it does. Wow. Interesting. The water edge in a pinpointing duel. We haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, Red Team found the 5K incredibly quickly, and Blue Team might have just struggled a little bit to find any information saying that they were in Ica.
Yep. And it was right there at the start, but easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Red Team is on a roll. So Lima province does include Lima, but Lima region doesn't.
Right.
Lima
okay.
department and region. And then there's also Callao, which is like right next to Lima. It's not confusing at all.
Peru needs to undergo redistricting, just like Austria needs to improve their language on the signs.
Exactly.
We are back in
suggestions. They should listen to us.
Yeah, all countries should really just prioritize their infrastructure for Geoguessr players.
Yeah.
We're back in Iceland here. Yeah, exactly.
They are tailor-made for Geoguessr. Others really need to sort that out. Okay. Any info at this intersection? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, there's a road number over there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what it was, but he probably did.
Yeah, I think Blue Team has the road number and Red Team doesn't, which means that this might be... Oh no, does Red Team have the road number?
I'm honestly not sure who has what right now. They're both trying to line this up, so they're close, but...
It is very close.
Really hard for me to tell who has what right now.
Who has it here, yeah. Can't really say, but we have 15 seconds remaining. Neither team has sent.
They're on. They do
scratch that. Red team has sent, but since they sent within 15 seconds, there's no penalty if they're wrong.
Team is in the town of Rip.
Rip.
And yeah, Rip Blue Team. That is, well, not yet, but 9-0.
Wow, this is a little bit of a blowout so far. Blue team getting, I think, a little bit unlucky with the info that they're finding, but Red team just very, very efficient here today.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing gameplay so far from Kodiak and Ofendani. Just needed a little while to figure it out, but they are so locked in right now, showing why they're the 1 seed. This would be quite the comeback, but you never know. You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Every round is its own thing.
Yep. We have what looks like Quebec here, being in Canada with French street signs and the arrête stop signs.
Yep. You can't multi-merchant in a pinpointing duel, though.
You can't, yeah.
Makes it a lot more difficult to claw yourself back. Is that... Yeah, 20 and 213, I think.
That is some good...
Yep. Blue.
Good info for Blue team, but Red team is already... Red team has... What?
So
what did they find?
Fast. I mean, they had... I think he took note of the street signs at the very start, and they found maybe... I don't know if the other screen probably had a road number or some piece of info. And Kodiak was like, okay, I see that info. Zooms in, sees the streets immediately, and just sends a 5.
Wow-wee.
Second. Amazing.
Absolutely incredible match. Very well played from Red team there.
That was
there just isn't much you can do against a team like that. Very, very few teams even in this tournament could have done something against a performance like that. Just so efficient.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, 11-0 against Jurgenos and Akira, who are extremely good pinpointers. Like that was quite a performance. One of the best we've seen. So. Geez, yeah, I think we might be waiting for a little bit before the next match. I don't think any of the others are done yet.
Yep. We'll take a look at the scores so far, and at the moment we have 2 of the matches in round 5 that have been updated. But I believe the next match we'll be spectating. I could be wrong. I believe we're watching Rhein-Main-Neckar-Gau again. in their next match. We'll see.
Like
We'll see.
Allegak got the win against Topaz, so Trio Allegak is now 3-2. Topaz now 2-3. And then Team WWW improved as well to 2-3, and Team RMN is also 2-3. So lots of 2-3s right now. Again, kind of on the verge. You don't want to go down, but one of those teams might. We shall see.
Right, and once again, it is the bottom 3 teams who get relegated to Division 2 at the end of today. So teams are going to be trying their best to stay in the top 5.
Wait, wins, losses. Why is the loss column just zeros? Okay, that's an interesting.
It's wins, loss, ties.
Oh.
Interesting. I think the middle column is perhaps blocking the wrong one there.
Okay, maybe, yeah. No, so nobody's lost. Everybody wins today.
Yay! Such an encouraging program.
I mean, who needs to count losses anyway? You can just count wins. That's all you really need to do.
I mean, realistically, yeah.
There's no need to show the losses. Just
right. You just subtract from 5.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, and as Bojan is saying, we might be waiting a little bit because that game, as you can tell, finished a little quickly. Okay, we've received confirmation that the next match we'll be seeing is indeed Rhein-Main Neckar-Gau again versus To Win or To Erm. So RMN is going to be facing the first and the second seed in a row. They've got their work cut out for them, but they made it here, and it is certainly not a foregone conclusion.
To Win or To Erm, who just came in with a result, getting a win against Bar 11-9.
11-9.
Get any closer than that? We saw an 11-9 on stream earlier, I believe, but
yeah, no wonder.
And the only way to get that is to have it be 9-9, and then a 5K to win for Blinky and Moo. Or, well, might have been Blinky and Moo. I'm not sure if Malfunction is also playing, but yeah, so I think To Win or To Erm still undefeated, if I'm not mistaken, after that win. And they've got a pretty healthy lead. I think every other team has at least 2 losses so far. So To Win or To Erm looking like likely winners, but we'll see if Rhein-Main and Neckar-Gau is able to stop them in their tracks in round 6.
Yep. There are still 2 more rounds that To Win or To Erm could lose to put them back on an even playing field with the remainder of the field. We'll see.
Still much to play for at the top and at the bottom.
All right. Now that Team To Win or To Erm has finished up their previous match, we should be able to populate the lobby with Team RMN and Team To Win or To Erm here.
Should be another fun one. To Win or To Erm, I believe, can clinch victory in this match number 6 with a win.
Yes, if they win this match, then that is a win of the tournament. So there are some stakes here. Yep. And of course, Team RMN wanting to win this match to make sure they can have a better shot of staying in.
And it is going to be Blinky and Malfunction. We saw Blinky and Moo last time.
Yes,
Such
Blinky and Malfunction.
Team.
Right.
It was so ridiculous. so hard
we'll
to
be seeing against, Akiro and Blabu there, replacing Jurgenos from the last match.
Blinky, what? Blinky, hello? What? I don't even understand. What? How did he do that?
Ref, can we get a replay? What?
Check him PC. What was that? I mean, I didn't see anything. How?
There might have been maybe a road number, maybe a town name, maybe a repeat.
Losto. Did he just know what Losto was? Like, because Losto is like the larger town there. It is fair. That's kind of knowable. So maybe he saw Uitolosto and he's like, yeah, that's near Losto. I guess. I don't know. What?
That
That was
is
insane.
crazy. That is crazy.
What have we just seen?
What? Sure.
Sure, man. I got nothing. I got
All
no
right, keep it
explanation for
going.
that.
Run it back.
Holy moly.
Wow. Okay, we've got some very regal-looking street signs here.
Bilingual.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the stop sign was just French though, so that's interesting. But the street signs themselves had English and French.
Southern Quebec, maybe. Get that sometimes, I
Oh,
think.
Chauville. Yeah, I would think it's just Quebec with the street signs.
We red team looking
And
at
they
New
double.
Brunswick, though. Yeah.
Yeah, the New Brunswick's the other option with the bilingual, but
Ooh, Pontiac and Gatineau. Gatineau definitely in.
Ottawa,
Yes,
yeah.
Gatineau, very knowable there. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, not very close to New Brunswick. There's Chauville.
Ooh, blue team. They're still in it. Red team is
Oh,
in the
Blinky.
right area. Red team is also in Chauville now. Blue team needs to send this 5K before Blinky comes in and takes it.
Lock in.
Can they
gonna
find
be-
it? And
it
that is
is. Blue team
Blaboo
with
with
10.
the first send. Yes.
They had the town name first, but red team almost got there. But it looks like pretty confusing, maybe with the street names. Maybe aren't the same or whatever. Yeah, no, the red team does not find it.
It's
2 points.
always possible. The game's never over. We're now tied at 2-2.
Back to even. And on we go to, is this Namibia?
Ooh,
Wait.
yeah.
Cool. It's like urban Namibia.
It's good for
I
that.
think.
Yeah. Philip Sheemy and Joey Strat. Blinky immediately zooming into Windhoek.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of just where you have to be with
Honestly, kinda, yeah.
like populated it looks. And
So now the... Yeah, yep. Both teams probably now just scanning for those road names. Trying to figure out the angle of the road as it twists and turns and seeing if they can find anything that matches.
Yep. A lot of roads here, though. A lot of urban sprawl.
Yeah,
Very
Windhoek is a hard
cool.
city to pinpoint.
I'm realizing I have never done it before. Like, I've never had a round where I've had to pinpoint Windhoek.
Wait,
Like,
Blinky
never had
is
a
able to
round.
find it, finds Philip Sheemy, finds the correct intersection. Looks good to me.
It does
Blue
look pretty
team, can
good.
they match it?
Unlikely, but maybe a miracle.
was on
Or
Olaf.
maybe Akiro is looking at something else, but nope. It's
Why is
gonna
there
be
an
Blinky.
Olaf Palmer POI in Windhoek? Alright.
I do not know.
Very impressive from the red team once again.
2 points, 2 points, 2 points. It was interesting. We had a match earlier that was just 1-1-1-1. Every match so far here has been 2 points, or every round rather.
Let's see if we can keep it going.
Lucky and Blaboo both head off to the southwest.
Somewhere in rural Europe.
Yeah, UK, I would imagine. Yep. Sire's Coat, Harleston,
Tamworth?
Edendale.
Yo, NSW.
Australia, yeah.
Well, it's also like
The type of guy to know where the original Tamworth is.
Well, that's the namesake of the Tamworth Manifesto, right? Is that in like Midlothian ever?
I have no idea what that is.
Not sure.
But
Robert Peel things. If there are any Brits in chat, please clarify my ignorance.
well, if it's Midlothian, that would be Scotland, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't seem very... Oh, they have Tamworth. They found Tamworth.
Oh, they do have Tamworth. It's quite large, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, looks like blue team.
Yeah, it's one
assuming
thing
it's
to
the right
find...
one.
Probably, right? One thing to find Tamworth, another to find the 5K, but they do. That curve looks very promising. Red team still trying to find anything here.
This is going to be 2-2-2-2, I think. I think we're going to be tied at 4. Crazy start. Blinky was actually pretty close in the end. He might have found Tamworth at the end, but not enough.
Yeah, wow, you really called it with the 2-2. It's just back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. See if that trend continues here. Very entertaining.
And where are we in this one? With all the Gen 4 and all the... Oh, here we go,
Finland.
okay.
Yeah.
Feels like Finland, although with the update...
Yeah, it should be Finland though, I think. Gosh, Akira getting kind of stuck here with the street view.
Yeah, that is a little unfortunate. Right.
Town entry sign that does not say the town name. Lovely.
Ah, Finland. So full of those.
I think he may have found a big road here. He has. This is big.
Yes. A big road with Gen 4 coverage and potentially readable signs.
Just gonna speed down and see if he gets anything. Plavu doing the same. He's a little bit behind where Blinky is, I think.
Yep, Malfunction
Oh,
also
hello.
on the same big road and with great sign numbers here. Well, the road numbers in Finland aren't super well laid out. There are a little bit, but with 3 different colors of road, that could be pretty huge.
Yep.
And Malfunction has sent all... No, Blinky sent.
has.
Blinky sent because we were under 15 seconds. That makes sense.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Blue team trying to narrow this down. I'm not sure they quite have it though. Yep. So quick from Blinky there.
Wow, yeah.
Great teamwork.
Another 2-pointer.
Another 2-pointer. All right then, time for blue team to get 2 points here, I guess. We have
Ooh, but this will be a
Ontario.
difficult one. Yeah, this will be a difficult one to get any points over red team on because they're so fast at scanning and all that, and they have information right there.
705
Yes.
area code, road numbers,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of bilingual signage. All points towards in Ontario. Hearst is there. I think there was a sign for Hearst somewhere. Yep. Blinky looks like he's already narrowing down the town. Malfunction yet to zoom in, but yeah, guard at Hearst. Okay, so we should be in the town of Hearst, which is right there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And blue team not yet zooming in. They're not sure where to scan. But any sign of weakness, and the red team capitalizes on it. They have
so quick.
They have sent what they believe to be the 5K, and now it is up to the blue team to try to find anything. But they don't have Hearst. They don't have the right location.
Yep. They clicked near Quebec because they saw some French, I think, is all they really had. But
Makes sense. Yeah.
yep, but red team just so insanely quick there. Not much that blue could do. So another 2-pointer, but this time it is once again in favor of Blinky and Malfunction. And they already are at match point.
And we're back in Japan for this match point round. Blue team needs to 5K here if they want to stop the red team from having any chance of winning the game in this round.
Does he? Can he read that?
It's not the name of a prefecture.
As a city, yeah. But again, like.
Yeah. That does match.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god, he's so fast! You got to be kidding me!
Wow, that is pretty incredible.
Track like incredible.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of similar looking roads there, right? It is possible that we have a hairpin situation and Blinky might have picked the wrong one, but it was not. And Blinky, accurate as ever, pinpoint precision, wins the game 10-4.
That was just insane. That was so insane again. Hard to know what Malfunction was doing in particular. Like maybe Malfunction had a little bit of info that also helped narrow down. We didn't see her.
Very true.
Blinky just like, I mean, he saw the city name on that orange post with a sign next to it. Was immediately able to find it, and just the pinpointing speed is unthinkable. Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're going to be taking a quick look at the results, and that was a very quick game. I believe none of the other matches have finished this round yet.
Yep. It wasn't a shutout, but it was 2-pointer. It was all the way. So I think we only had 7 rounds total in that match. He had the area code, he says, and matched the town name.
Yeah. Area code said like 09 something, and then if you know that's Kumamoto.
I missed that he saw that he had the code, but that does make sense. Yep. Very well played, and
Absolutely wild.
that should seal the tournament, by the way. To win or to erm, now 6-0. I do not think that they can be caught. So they are going to be our champions of Pinpointing Saturdays #2. Huge congrats to Blinky, Moo, and Malfunction for the victory.
Yep. Yeah. And I believe a quick announcement is that there was a small delay in a round 6 game. So we might be taking another very short break here just to make sure we're all caught up as we head into the final round of the day. As you can see, we have that round went pretty quickly, but the other rounds haven't quite finished up yet. They're still all ongoing. So we're going to take another short break here. Please stay tuned in, don't go away. Throw on the football game, I guess. And we'll be back very, very soon. We'll also be showing the results as they come in. Watch an ad.
Between, I believe, we have BAR, which is Bulgur and Armir today, against To Erm, which is Mumrik and MGLN. I think, at least. But anyway, it's been a great day so far. We have To Win or To Erm, who have clinched the tournament and the prize pool, but still lots to play for at the bottom of the table. Of course, the lower 3 teams at the end of the day get relegated to League #2. So the teams in this match looking to avoid that. Yeah, anything to say about this upcoming match, Looney?
All I will say is that I'm very, very excited to see what happens. We have 2 players in already. We have MGLN representing Trio Legiac, so either Mumrik or Faneb is going to be joining very soon. And based on the standings, it looks like this is going to be the battle for second place. So the battle for who gets to brag about being second place in the Pinpointing Saturdays, while the bottom of the standings, the teams battling it out to avoid relegation. Honestly, we have Mumbling, Fish Eaters, Triple W, Topaz, and RMN. All 4 of those teams could, in theory, be in trouble based on how this game shakes out. So a lot going on in this round. We will be following in this match 2 very, very fun teams. And we have MGLN and Mumrik.
Interesting. I think WWW and Mumbling Fish Eaters are playing each other, and both of those teams are 3-3. And then Topaz and RMN are both 2-4, and they're also playing each other. So the winner of that match has a chance, and then the loser of the other match could go down. But it's very hard to say what's going to happen at the end. It looks like it's going to come down to a tiebreaker for 5th place. But yeah, the one we will be watching is, like you said, the match for 2nd place.
Yes, we will find that out at the end, and we will be in Denmark for this round. The randomizer has enjoyed Denmark today. Maybe a little bit more than it should, but it's a randomizer. There's going to be statistical anomalies.
To be fair, Denmark does provide for some nice, entertaining pinpointing rounds. We'll see if the players are able to find where they are. We have town names, but they are all pretty darn small, it looks like.
Yeah, if any of the players know any of these towns, that would be... I would ask what they're doing in their free time.
True. We saw Blinky in that Finland round, and you never really know.
That's also true.
Looks like Mumrik might be scanning. Bulgur just moving as fast as he can.
It's possible that MGLN found something and is trying to pursue other clues while Mumrik is looking for town names.
Also true. But here's some good info. Viborg is a pretty big city on Jutland. Bulgur has that. Viborg is right in the center of the peninsula. See it soon. There we go.
Viborg south on the 533 and Lugster north. So they're somewhere in the middle. They have Lille Torup. Is this the 5K? Nobody has sent yet. They're not confident.
So red team is in the right area too. I think they found the commune of Viborg. Blue has sent it. Red looks still a little bit unsure, and it is going to be 2-0 to blue.
Yeah, red team was close. They were in the right region, but blue team with the better sign were able to backtrack and get the 5K.
Wait, what? This looks like the US. I don't know what the single yellow line is doing, but
yeah,
it should be the southern US. I think we have this colonial
this time house
and all these
I will say the South once again, and Shirley will not regret that. That
Oh,
says
it's
Omaha.
Omaha.
Are we sure this is Omaha?
No, it's not. Surely it's not that Omaha. There's no way this is Nebraska. uh, I don't think so, at least. I mean, I'd be surprised if this was Nebraska, but we'll find out. Probably just another Omaha. Oh, area code looks like maybe for Bulgur. Immediately
team-
zooms into
Southwest Georgia.
I think. Yep,
All right.
39.
And red team.
State route.
They have the 39 and the. What are we on? We're on. Oh, we're on the 39. Okay.
39 and the Spur 39.
All right. Blue team. I don't know if the blue team has the road number, and I don't know if the red team has the general area to scan for. If only they were all working together.
Asymmetry of information here. The only thing they have is 39, and they're looking in all of Georgia for it. Oh, but looks like blue team has found Omaha. It's Lyons Street. Hell yeah.
Yo! Well, not quite, but one street over.
Close enough. Lyons Street would be the 5K, assuming that he has. The right intersection. You just click one intersection north, you still got it. So. But yeah, they can't find the 39. Like we said, state routes can be devilishly difficult to find in the U.S. The blue team, absolutely perfect once again, and they lead 4-0.
Yeah, red team in that sense, we're really missing that area code knowledge to know that they should be looking in Southwest Georgia there.
Yeah. Although, did they have an area code?
Blue team?
Like, I'm not even sure if they found one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who knows area codes anymore. I woke up one day and like half the pros knew them, so
yeah.
Like
Everyone figured it out, cracked the code. We're heading to the south into the town. Jalen, I think he went north, but there was nothing there, so now he's going south as well.
So everyone just heading into the town and then splitting up there. Oh, that looks like it'd be useful.
Can't read it, I don't think. Portugal, I think, with
those signs at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, get some water as well. Should be coastal. Is the water south? It might be.
Southwest, kind of.
Yeah, it's more west. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, this kind of like this coast looks very distinct. Like you see the outline of the land off in the distance, and you wonder.
It could help.
Yeah, you wonder whether that's something that you can line up, or if you should like, be looking for more info.
Just trying to read the municipality on the bins. It's so small. It's this Cidade. I think it's just. Does it say Lisboa? I'm not sure. Leal.
It sure would make sense.
Valley of Leal. I don't know if that helps very much.
Yeah, all of our teams just generally are around the Lisbon. Oh no, both teams now in Figueira de Foz.
I'm not sure what they saw, but both teams are in the same place. Oh no, okay.
You're going
Is Bulgur still? He is. Yeah, and he's actually got it.
Wow, that is a tough round. Oh my god. 4999 on that. Very cool.
Do they know their pole paints? Is this what country is this even?
Great. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Equa? No.
Oh, it's it. Wait a second. Wait, what? Wait, it's not. Is it Equa? It's not Sao Tome, is it?
Nah, surely not. Surely not.
Oriente, yeah, no, okay, it's got to be Ecuador. I was like, do they know their pole paint? And then I realized, wait a second, like I don't even know what country we're in. Like,
ooh, blue team has found something saying Nueva Loja. Looks like that's where they zoomed into. Okay, now we're in. Now we're back into Badcam. They're looking in the complex in western Nueva Loja.
Las Garzas. Sucumbíos. Wait, what?
Yeah, Sucumbíos is a province, right?
It's a province, but is that? Well, it's not there. But is Nueva Loja in? I guess it is in Sucumbíos.
Yeah, it's in the Sucumbíos is in the north, right?
Yes, it's northeast.
Exactly. Okay.
I wonder because there was another town name written. It said something else, and then it said Sucumbíos, Ecuador.
Yeah, it said Lago Agrio. So maybe Lago Agrio is like a suburb of Nueva Loja or something.
Something like that, but blue team.
Oh no, yeah.
That it's
blue team is in Lago Agrio. There was a hospital that said that. Wow, they know what they're doing.
Okay. They are locked.
They were ahead of us the whole time. Figuring out which of these intersections is the 5K is a horrible task, though. Look at that.
Yep. See if they've done it. If anyone can, it's them. Insane.
Wow, yeah. Red team in the right city, but blue team, once again, masterclass. Wow. Getting the right intersection in that mess. Truly, truly incredible.
Both of these teams are 4-2, by the way, but blue team, they look like they're 6-0 right now. Absolutely insane gameplay. But the fact that they're both 4-2 just proves that red team very much can come back from this. Odessa and
Are in Ukraine, yeah. It looks like if you U-turn, you'll find both of those to the south. Both of those are very big cities. And, intersection with road numbers. Pishana and Bila Tserkva.
Shana's right there. They're going to be on the 5K in a second here.
Both teams in the right area, but I think red team might not have Pishana to give them. Oh, they do. They do. This is just a 5K battle. Who can get it first?
It's not obvious, though. There's actually a lot of intersections that look reasonable here.
Now, red team is the first team to send. Blue team likes the intersection that they've sent. They're about to send the same thing, but we might be able to say, yep, red team has gotten their first point of the game on the board.
Team had the general area very quickly, but had a little bit of trouble narrowing down the exact intersection. Very nicely done by red to get some points on the board as we head into Argentina, I imagine.
Looks like it.
Somewhere probably northish, I guess, like Santiago del Estero or something, but hard to say. Very, very flat.
Yeah, it looks like the pinpoint is going to be a curve once again. We've gotten a lot of those this time, so we know that the algorithm is no longer simply just choosing intersections. Very cool. This looks like a useful sign that blue team has.
Onto a main road. Well, is that an area code ever? I don't know. Okay.
Yep, red team is immediately zooming in and sending onto Rio, so they found something useful either on that sign or on something that the other person was seeing.
It does look a lot more Entre Rios now on the main road. For some reason, the initial pano looks very, very different to me. But
well, if you wanted confirmation that we were in Argentina,
there you go. Oh, Lucas Gonzalez.
That's where he is.
Yeah, have fun with that one.
Oh, they found Lucas Gonzalez. Oh my god.
They actually have it. Okay.
All right, could be good for the red team. Blue team is now zooming into Entre Rios. Are they gonna find Lucas Gonzalez? Can they find it? Red team finding the correct curve. It looks like. Blue team has it too. Blue team sends it first. Red team found the curve, but they didn't send it.
That was
blue
insane.
Team sent first.
Bulgur out of nowhere. It looked like red was gonna be fine there.
Yeah, they spent too long confirming. Red, they had it in the palm of their hands, but they just didn't send it. And blue team comes in and gets the point. It's out 8-1.
That was so quick. It's like Bulgur. It's like he already has like a mental map of exactly where he's gone, what steps he's taken, what the curves should look like. So it's like as soon as he finds the right town, it's like immediate. He's just like, this is where I was. This is where I went. Just gonna send it
he matches it,
and that gets him the point.
Right, and it just shows how punishing it is if you if you don't have the ability to, or if you're not doing that, and then you take the time to actually double check, you're losing points to people who just like make that mental map as you go.
Yep, absolutely. Bulgur, I think, had an area code. He's already zoomed into Memphis, Tennessee. We have 206 state route for Mumrick.
Yep. Atoka to Ideville. They're not zooming into Tennessee just yet, though. And this is one of the alternate Tennessee state route signs, the rounded triangle. Usually you get an outline of the state there.
Yep, that is true.
But we are seeing Atoka on Bulgur's map. Maybe Bulgur didn't see Atoka. Red team definitely had the sign saying Atoka in like a different town nearby.
It's that asymmetry of information. But now Armir has found Atoka. And here we go. Blue team could be on the verge of victory here. They have the 5K. Red has Atoka, but they have 8 seconds to match it. Otherwise, it ends.
I think they have it though. I think red team has matched it, and if they have matched it, then they're preventing blue team from taking the match home right at the second. 0 meter guess from Armir. Very stylish indeed.
9-1. Red's gonna get a heck of a comeback here. Blue is insanely locked in. Again, they won't catch Blinky Moo and Malfunction, but they will take second place if they're able to close it out here.
All right, we have another one of my locations here, a Dominican Republic lock. We are in one of the 2 cities covered in Dominican Republic. Who knows which one, really? We'll see what they can do with this. A notoriously difficult place to pinpoint, though. So this is what red team wants. They want a round that is difficult to pinpoint. They want blue team to make a mistake. If they just had a sign that had all the information at spawn, blue team would just win instantly. But now red team has a chance.
What a specific zoom. She's like really far east in Santo Domingo.
That's true. What is that? How does she know?
I'm not sure.
What do they know?
And
red team's zooming into
Santiago, so
right, they're in different cities.
Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, the switch. Okay.
Oh, both of them now zooming out and heading back up. Yeah.
Here, again, like you said, pinpointing here is notoriously difficult. But we have the mountain range to the north that pretty much confirms that we are in the Santiago area. But red team's got to be closer.
Do you know your Abba's House Children's Center?
I can't say I do.
Well, we have some very specific zooms here. I wonder what they know or what they see.
This is going to be, it's a little bit of a plonk off here. If blue is just a little bit closer, they can win the match. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Ew.
And it is going to be blue team. Oh my god.
Bulgur, I think it was no, it was actually Armir in the correct neighborhood. Had the road angle and everything. A few more seconds, she might have had the 5K, but it is enough to bring the match home for Bulgur and Armir. And Team Bar is going to take second place after an insane performance in that last match.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. What a round and what a tournament we've had. We've had so many rounds where we've had one team sort of just take it. We've had a couple very, very close games as well. All very entertaining to watch.
Yep. It has been excellent to win or to Erm with not a surprising victory against HVM, who I believe is the last place team. Topaz beating RMN 10-0.
Whoa!
Crazy. Both of those teams were 2 and 4. So RMN is going to end up 2 and 5 and will definitely be relegated. Topaz, though, still has a chance. I think it depends on the tiebreak. Whoever loses the last match versus Topaz, it's going to come down to the tiebreaker. Let me see. Who's it actually going to be? It's either Fish Eaters or WWW. So Topaz beat WWW. And they lost to Mumbling Fish Eaters. So I think what happens here is if WWW loses to Mumbling Fish Eaters, then they are relegated to League 2. But if Mumbling Fish Eaters loses, then it's Topaz who are relegated to League 2. I believe that is the correct assessment here.
All right. Well, we are waiting with bated breath for the results of this final game to finish. I think there was maybe a plan to hop into the streams to watch it, but they might be very close to finishing. Which means that if they are, there isn't really a huge point in that. And it looks like they are close to finishing, so we might just be here awaiting to see what happens. And while we wait, quick shout out to everyone who is watching this stream, everyone who is here supporting Pinpointing Saturdays and supporting the Pinpointing Duels mode, which we are in fact trying to bring to Geoguessr, as mentioned earlier. Bojan, of course, has been doing an insane amount behind the scenes, not just today, but generally coordinating the moving world map and coordinating all of these Geoclassics tournaments. Huge shout out to him. Thank you to JR Riddle as well for doing a lot of behind the scenes work here, helping organize team screen watching and everything. Anything else that I'm forgetting at the moment, Jake?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. I think you summed it up pretty well there. Do we have a result by any chance?
Actually, we might be able to join. Might be able to join. So Boyan might be able to join the the ongoing match. I believe they're 7-6.
Yeah.
No, it's coming the wrong way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Good find. Bro, why are we so close to the
Right.
2Es?
How did you find that? That's insane. Like,
Because I just knew it was the UFO road with road angle and like.
okay. Yeah, you
I'm
just
not
forget.
like new, but like should be.
Nice.
And I'm scanning Oblast borders because of your calm.
Wait, that's
So
crazy.
I like
Yeah.
insta saw.
All planned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y split south.
Like,
I'm going
yeah.
north. Also off-road
going
east.
south.
To the northeast, the road bends to the east. Are you getting anything? I'm very
No,
barren.
nothing my way.
Okay, it keeps kicking me back, bro.
I'm in like the middle of nowhere. There's like some vineyards and stuff.
Really?
But like I'm actually going nowhere. Is it Spain?
Yeah, it's Spain. Y split was south, and then we had an off-road east just north of us.
Yeah.
And then to the northeast, it
No.
bends to the east.
Yeah, and it bent southwest to south.
Okay. So it's like an S. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like an ass.
I'm entering a town. No info, okay. White brick architecture.
That's not useful.
It looks like eastern in the country. 15 seconds.
Yeah. We just need to make a region guess. Yeah, we got like red southeast. Do you know where they get wine? I'm
It's
gonna
just
go.
east somewhere.
Okay. Trust. Yeah. Okay. How did they even find something? I guess they went west out of the 4-way or something. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I guess they must have got to
I
the
went
bigger.
east and I hit that big intersection. That was so far east, but there's no info. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, but it's Central Calibra thing.
We're on 2-way. Divided
Yeah, our road name is Nusa Inda West.
Okay. Kuala Kabupaten Surian. And then Kuala.
I think you forgot the Kabu. The
Yes,
cabs for Central Cali.
Surian feels central. And then
Kuala Pembuang.
Yeah, I see that.
That's that.
Okay, and run at northwest angle.
Yeah. It, like doesn't really line up for the actual town. Oh yeah, maybe yeah. Oh wait, isn't there like a bit further south? No. Never mind.
I'll look for more info.
Going northeast now. Yeah.
I have a 4-way intersection.
I got to a huge roundabout. Jalan Ahmad Yani. Yeah, Sarian. That's I don't know. Sarian. That's on the case.
Bro, oh, that's free trade.
Oh my god. No, I was gonna look down there as well, but
Same.
I like didn't realize it was all the way on the case. I knew there was like a town further south somewhere.
Exactly.
But I didn't realize where it was.
Okay. I'll go uphill.
49 area code. Is that like Western SC?
Paulina might be a place. I don't mind.
Okay.
Paulina might be a place.
Yeah, it's definitely Santa Catarina. What was that? Paulina?
Paulina, like Paulina.
Paulina. Okay.
Going northwest and something.
Gremio? Oh, Piranga. Itapiranga is the town.
Itapiranga. Okay. Do we breed force? Oh, 130, 163 local. 163 local. Scanning for 163. It's a Pranga, did you say?
Yeah, it's a Paranga.
Maybe look a little more east if you haven't.
Ipora the west, north, and the San Miguel the west.
Oh, Ipora is
That's it.
big.
Yeah, Ipaparanga is here.
Oh, then we're north in the town.
And yeah, we
no?
came from here. Wait, oh no, it's the one north. Oh my god. Wait, is it? I think it's the one north. Wait, no, it's not. We're chilling. Okay. Oh my god, I got so scared.
Yeah, it says Casa de
Nice,
Ordena.
GG.
Oh, I love you!
Oh, I also got it. Holy shit.
Also, why did it say the
Yes.
163? Why did it say the 163 local, bro? That shit was lying. And I was like, is it lying? Because it said like SC. Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, another level. Hastes. GG's.
That was so
GG's.
easy. No,
I predicted this.
Wow.
All right, are we back?
We might be back.
Looks like we are. All right. Wow. Well, we just watched an insanely exciting game on that stream. We were, Jake and I were just like watching on the Twitch stream. My gosh.
That was crazy. And I believe now we have confirmation that Team WWW, Weißwurst, Wiener und Witzbold, is getting relegated. They finished in 6th place. Topaz wins the tiebreaker and sneaks through in 5th to stay in League 1 for the next Pinpointing Saturdays. So our 3 teams at the bottom, WWW, RMN, and HVM, the 3 hardest ones to pronounce, are the ones.
Huge
we'll go
correlation
next
between
time.
how hard your name is to pronounce for a native English speaker and how well you do in this tournament.
It seems so, yeah. Oh my goodness.
I have no doubt that any of these 3 teams could easily be back in the next Pinpointing Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Season, episode, tournament.
I mean, it's just crazy in general, like how high the quality of play is. I mean, we saw WWW win the entire thing in the first Pinpointing Saturday when we had 18 or so teams participating, and then they failed to finish top 5 in this one. Just so much variation in terms of results, but I'm sure that they will be back. And again, congrats to winner To Erm for the 7-0 dominant performance, and yeah, taking League 1 for the first time.
Yes, yeah, GG's to everyone. As Boyan says, make sure to tune into Geo Classics number 2, happening very, very soon. Happening, when is the exact date?
2 weeks, I think.
September 20th.
Should be the 20th, yeah.
Amazing. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you for support for the Pinpointing Duels. Thank you to everyone who donated as well. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, like you said, thank you to everyone who donated. Of course, the organizers, Boyan, JR Riddle, everybody working behind the scenes. Everybody who worked on Moving World to get it to the point where it is now. And to you as well, Looney, for, again, joining. I'm glad you were able to be here. It was such a pleasure, as always. So fun to do these streams and bring these tournaments to you guys. So, yeah, thank you so very much.
Cheers, yeah. Happy to be here. If there's nothing else, then I believe it is time for us to raid Vagaboy Bailey.
Oh my god.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Enjoy, everyone.